There is power in the factory, power in the land, power in the hand of the worker. Hal and toe, jolly rumbelow, as we welcome in the summer, as we welcome in the May. Oh, arise up with sword by your side, for summer is a come unto day on this merry morning of May. But it all amounts to nothing if together we don't stand, as Chaotic Neutral plays VAESEN, the Nordic horror role-playing game. So we are playing VAESEN, the Nordic horror role-playing game, which of course is set in Britain.
Yeah!
But I can only do those accents. No, so we're playing with the Mythic Britain expansion, which adds a bunch of new VAESEN into the game. VAESEN is a RPG in which you are going to be going into the wilds of the countryside and resolving issues that arise when humanity encroaches on the natural habitats of weird and mythical creatures. You are all members of something called the Society, which is an organisation that's been set up to directly combat VAESEN. Combat meaning deal with them in terms of resolving their conflicts with humans, not as in just punching them and leaving them dead. Usually also because leaving them dead is not something that actually can happen. A lot of VAESEN, because they're mythical and magical, will just respawn if you try to kill them. In the same way that like a vampire might go into a catatonic state for a few years and then resurface when it has gained enough power again. VAESEN usually have another means to deal with them rather than fighting, and usually fighting them is pretty ill-advised. For these are intensely magical beings.
Oh, brother. There goes my plan.
The year is 1865. We're in an alternate version of Victorian Britain, in which the Industrial Revolution has caused loads of conflict between humans and VAESEN, and the natural habitats and the wilds that these VAESEN and spirits used to live in are now being co-opted by humans for their own purposes. As I said, you're all members of the Society. You are all what is known as Thursday's Children. People who are gifted with the sight, which means that you can all see VAESEN whenever they appear. However, they can disguise themselves even from you. So you will have to work out if somebody you're talking to is a person or is a VAESEN in disguise. Thursday's Children gain the sight. VAESEN in disguise. That's what I should have done.
It is what you should have done.
That's what I should have done.
Yeah,
I know it better than this.
I'm surprised that you didn't do that.
I was like, right, well, you know, I'll do it about like Mythic Britain, but no, I should have done it about Transformers.
Yeah.
You'll be facing off against Jazz. On the way to, you all were gifted with a sight which allows you to see VAESEN, and that usually comes as a trauma response to something that's happened in your past. So that is something to have a think about and something we will tease out. In our specific game, you guys are potentially new members of the Society. You are clearly all working together, maybe for the first time. Some of you might have pre-existing relationships. This is maybe the first mission that this exact four has been sent on from the Society. The Society received a communication from a town called Hopsgrave in the Peak District in Derbyshire from a police officer called Constable Ida Stone. She's written to say that she would require help from the Society because there has been a spate of mysterious deaths in Hopsgrave, or one specific mysterious death. However, the temperature in the town, shall we say, is they're riled up. People are, yes, not that. It's not
I thought
getting
you were going to
hotter.
say like very warm.
It's very warm. It's unusually warm
For May.
So well, it's April. What is it? April the. Let's say it's off the top of my head, April the 30th.
30th.
Yeah. And you guys have been asked to go and attend Hopsgrave and see what is going on down there, specifically with regards to this mysterious death, and also what is going on in the town, because there is a lot of different factions and seemingly sort of a plague that's spreading amongst the local population.
Oh dear.
But before you go, in VAESEN, what you are allowed to do is you're allowed to gain advantages, which you can use later in the game, and that is by using the library in the society headquarters, which is called Rose House in central London. You can also go and speak to your own contacts in order to gain an advantage on something that you might use later. And an advantage will be using 2 extra d6 on any of your dice roll. All the dice rolls in VAESEN for you guys at home will be run on people's attributes and their skills. Attributes are the 4 basic things that you would use, which are physique, precision, logic, and empathy. And skills are an extra layer on top of that. So you might have an agility, which uses your physique. You add those 2 numbers together, and that is the number of d6s you roll. I will usually be looking for you to roll at least 1 6 for it to be a success. No 6s, no success.
Ooh.
1 6s, 1 success. More 6s, multiple successes, and you can use multiple successes to get better stuff.
Oh!
So usually if you
Better
over
stuff.
succeed, I will make things better for you. If you under succeed, I'm going to make things worse. And if
Good.
you regular succeed, you just get what you want.
Oh, no.
So yeah, it's a fairly
Tricky.
it's a fairly tricky system. You do have, I think if you roll about 5 dice, you have a fairly good chance of succeeding. It
I
says.
mean, you say that.
You say
I
that, but
rolled
I-
5
I've
dice
got a couple,
earlier and
yeah.
didn't get a
Yes, well, this is it.
single
I think
save.
in the book it says your probability goes up, but I don't know
That's
if
a
that's true
lie.
because each dice has its own probability. So who knows?
Yeah.
I don't understand maths enough to understand this.
And also dice hate you.
Dice specifically hate me, so that's
so
good.
we're
But that's good for
good.
you. So as long as you don't do anything that requires me to roll dice, or no, everything you should do, you should require me to roll dice, and not just you guys.
Noted.
Bear that in mind. So shall we meet everyone
Yeah.
and find out what you're
Yes.
doing to gain your advantages? Don, we'll start with you.
Well, I'm Father Anselm McAllister. I'm a 58-year-old priest from Scotland. Yes. Wasn't always a Catholic.
Oh? What were you
That's
before?
for me.
Oh.
I was. Well, I'm glad you asked. I was raised Presbyterian.
Oh.
But I went back to the Mother Church in the end. Many years ago, this was.
Oh, many. How many?
20 years ago.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Back when you were still
sound very
middle-aged.
sure.
Because you're old, according to this. Well, you're 50-something.
I'm old. 58.
58.
The game is quite brutal about its categories
Yes.
of what
Yes.
constitutes old and what constitutes middle-aged.
Middle-age starts
Yes,
at 26.
hello. I'm
apparently.
middle-aged and I'm 27. I'm Saren, and I have a very long, thick braid on that's all tied in the back, and it looks like it has maybe herbs and twigs sticking out of it. You're not quite sure what they are, but she's looks like a frazzled mess, but still she knows where everything is. She's pulling out specific herbs and making little bundles of them and sticking them in her bags. And she's she has been part of this society for a while, so she's kind of oh, Father, welcome on in. Welcome on into the society. Do you need help finding anything? I know where a lot of the books are if you need anything.
I've been here for 10 years.
Oh yes, sorry, Father.
I'm not that old.
That's okay, Father. That's okay.
Shoot, he's got dementia. Get him one of those cognitive tests.
I'm middle-aged as well, at 41. I'm playing Michaela Krasen, a doctor of psychiatry from somewhere in Europe, which will shift as my inconsistent accent shifts over the course of this session.
Icelandic, I think.
For now. There's the line from Highlander where the cop asks him, where are you from, Nash? And he says, lots of different places. I'm going to use that. I'm also known among my peers as Crazy Mike, because I'm a doctor,
Crazy
obviously mine. See, it's changed already. I've gone off.
You've ended up as Freud again.
Keeping up with Freud sooner or
Don't we
later.
all?
Everything returns to Freud.
The Freudian slip.
That's what a Freudian slip is. It's when you eventually become
when you
Freud.
slip into Freud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Mike, you're also my fantastic therapist who I've been seeing for a while, and you're helping me try to remember my childhood. Everyone knows that I can't remember my childhood. It's super fun, but
You
I'm
were pretty
definitely
rich when you welcomed me in and reminded me where I am.
Look, I just understand how it feels, Father. I don't want you
I
to
don't feel that way.
Sure. But I'm definitely from Wales. That I know for sure.
We're less convinced. You say you're from Wales.
I am.
You allege.
I definitely am from Wales.
We'll see. We'll get to the bottom of that.
The key to your present lies in your past. I am really going heavy on forward.
No,
see where it
please
goes.
tell me, Doctor.
Oh, that's it. The key to your present lies in your past.
Okay, let me
and when
write
we
that
unlock your
down.
past, we will unlock your present.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Always so helpful.
Anna Maria.
Howdy. I'm Guadalupe Grande, or as my friends call me, Gigi. I'm a cryptid bounty hunter from the Wild West. I got tired of hunting every fearsome critter that lives up and down the Americas. I'm trying my luck here in the British Isles. I've been at the Society for like 2 months. I've seen y'all around. Haven't met you formally. Excited to adventure and see what's out there. And I've got a revolver. And I'll describe her. She's got, shit, I'm excited. She's obviously got a wide draw. She's got 2 shiny revolvers. She'll only shoot one at a time though, as per mechanics. We love a mechanic. She's wearing a gator skin trench coat, cowboy hat, feathers in her hair. She's real creepy. She's got a scar going right across her face like that. And you see her front teeth have been knocked out in a fight. Got gold teeth all around the front with little gold fangs on her canine. So she's a real mess.
She's awesome.
She's diva. Diva straight from the Wild West. Yeah. And also I'm Anna Maria. Hello. Excited to be here.
So yeah, we need to work out how you're going to gain some advantages before we head off on this mission. It can be literally anything you want, but think about how it might relate to one of your skills specifically. So, for instance, you might want to gain advantage on a ranged combat roll at some point later down the line, so you might spend some time making sure your guns are clean. Things like that.
Okay.
Well, if we know there is going to be something, there are rumours of a plague abounds in the Lake District. I would want to speak to my colleague, plague specialist, Dr. Beak.
Dr. Beak!
Oh no.
It's actually
Is this
Muppet
horrible enough for you
special.
yet?
You're scared.
Are you scared?
Quaking in my
Wait
boots.
till you meet Miss Piggy.
I will try to get you to 4 Muppet impressions by the end of the game.
4, okay, so we've done 2 already.
It's already halfway there. I'm going to speak to Dr. Beak and try and get some insight into what kind of plague could plague, I guess it's a noun and a verb, somewhere like the Lace District, the part of London where you can get very nice underwear made, but also the Lake District, which is where we're headed.
We're heading to the Peak District, actually, but I can tell
Which
you
is the
what kind
best
of-
district.
Yeah, I can tell you. Well, so like I think
London
in
is where you get hats
Thanks.
made.
in the Lake District, you would get a lot of diseases based on green algae. However, here, Peak District, you know from the papers and from some communiques coming in, and that there is some sort of wasting disease that people are experiencing. It starts with boils and rashes. It ends with people having sort of spasms and uncontrolled movements, and in some cases has even resulted in death. Speaking to Dr. Beak, Dr. Beak would be able to tell you that potentially there is some sort of infestation that would cause something like this. To his knowledge, that's one of the major things. Other things could be related to food sources, or alternatively, close proximity of dwellings.
Is any of the old spark still there between Michaela and Dr. Beak?
Here, Michaela, you vision me. Dr. Beak is very coy. He's shy.
He's also the most impressive man I've ever known.
Oh my
The
god.
longest head, certainly.
Think about your Peak Districts, am I right?
This feels like a level 1 fear.
Yeah,
like,
it's a level.
he's
This is
amazing, right?
one of my level 3 fears.
Somebody shagging Dr. Beak. You called me Dr. Beak. Anyone else?
I think I will. If you're consulting your medical acquaintances, I shall go to the library and look into the history of Hobs Grave. An unusual name for a place. Must be a story there.
Going into the library, there is some books on the etymology of British names. You would know that grave is a root word from Old English that is usually a bastardization of grove. So you would assume that Hops Grave would be Hops Grove in Old English as a translation. So
Father, God
He's got
bless
hay
you.
fever.
God
It's
bless you,
spreading.
Father.
It's reached us already.
God bless your soul, Father.
These old books are so dusty.
however, you do then have a look, peruse through some books. You find one that's a history of Peak District towns, and you know that the Peak District specifically was hit pretty badly during the bubonic plague, and there was a lot of townships up there that completely isolated themselves in order to, one, survive the plague, and two, heroically not infect other towns when they did succumb to the plague themselves. You think maybe Hops Grave is one of those. So it does have a history of plague.
And I don't find anything out about the hops part. Is that just? Do I just assume that's a reference to the plant?
Yeah, you do know that Hops Grave is a agricultural township in the Peak District and is known for producing hops and barley, and in fact has a growing brewery built within the town.
Nice.
I would love to speak to Constable Iderstone.
Ida Stone, IDA Stone. Ida Stone.
Ida.
Yeah, so Ida Stone is in Hopsgrave. She is the constable who has been assigned. So the new British police force that has been formed in the last, I think, 20 years at this point.
Right.
In time, they have a constabulary all around the region. The Peak District and Derbyshire have their own police force. However, because of their fairly stretched, they are mostly set to large towns, and somewhere like Hopsgrave only has the one officer assigned to it for the majority, and then the rest of justice is doled out vigilante style, shall we say.
Great.
So you know that Ida sent communications that arrived yesterday at the point that you're departing.
Okay.
So they would have arrived on April 29th.
Right. So this mysterious death, do we know anything more about it other than someone died mysteriously?
So, at the point that the communique from Ida would have said that it is unexplained, and it is beyond the realms in which they have knowledge to properly diagnose.
Okay. And they've left it all there, so we can actually go have a
Yeah,
look
so
at
she
it.
said the body has been preserved,
Right,
and so
okay.
has the scene of the incident.
Perfect. In that case, I might take this time to like sharpen my dagger a bit and just get my gear all prepped. Get my herbs all bundled.
So you
Bundle those herbs,
You go
Mama.
you spend a bit of time in the whetstone room.
Yeah.
And you come out of the whetstone room, you go into the herb bundling room.
Yes.
They've got a room for everything in Roy's
Yeah.
house. So your herbs are bundled,
Herbs are
your
bundled.
knife is sharpened.
Great.
What would you like to do? Gigi?
I think Gigi cleans her gun like 3 times a day obsessively, so she doesn't need to do that right now. I think she
You go
also.
blind if you do it too much. That's what I hear.
I think she also moseys her way on down to the library. Now, I do not read, but I would like to see.
Would like someone to read too.
I would like to see some pictures. I look for a bestiary, especially one that's geographically specific to the area, mayhaps.
Sure.
Just to take a gander and see if I can see what they might look like for no reason, so I could get an eyeball on their proportions, what their weak spots might be, if there's any descriptions of how they smell or what they sound like. That could be really helpful to get her advantage.
Okay,
later
so
on. Yeah.
you have a flick through a book of, let's say, myths and fey creatures of the British peaks, essentially. And you see loads of different things in there. There's huge black hounds with glowing red eyes called Black Shuck that look like a kind of shaggy black dog that stalk the moors and the graveyards of churches. You see these horrible worms that burrow their way up from the ground with these large, horrible, fleshy things.
I don't care for worms.
You see these green-skinned, seaweed-haired women that lurk in ponds and drag people down to their deaths. You see all sorts of manner of fey folk as well, like these small, red-capped, diminutive, angry-looking creatures that sort of plod in formation throughout the piece.
Angry-looking creatures wearing caps. Is this what you're saying?
Shut up. Shut up. Red caps. I dress all in black. And then you get the sort of the similar things that you would find even in London and around the place of like what are those brownies, like small fae that help and live in domestic situations, and they would fix your shoes overnight if you leave your shoes out, or mend things, that kind of stuff. Yeah. But for treats. They like treats. They love a mini cheddar is what they love. Just a mini cheddar left on the side, and the borrowers will do whatever you want. So you find out all that stuff, but you can't really nail it down to a specific thing from here. But maybe you're on the ground later on, when you've got a bit more information about what you're up against, you'll be able to leverage what you've learned in the book. Cool. So basically that gives you all a +2 advantage that you can use at one point during this mystery. And then you all set off. You take an early train out of London up to Derbyshire. The train will run you to whatever the largest town is, Derby. And from there, you take a stagecoach out to Hopsgrave, which is a town, but in the way that a lot of Peak District towns are, it's quite remote and fairly small. And on the way on the train, you get that feeling of as the sort of smog-choked streets of London and big, great grey edifices of all the buildings and surroundings give way to these rolling hills and these beautiful, like, vivid yellow fields of wheat. As you travel up north, you realise that you're well out of the city, and your brief stint in Derby, which still is undergoing, it's like the industrial wave hasn't quite hit it yet. It's getting there, but it's not to that same extent that you would imagine of like anywhere in the south or around London. It's still quite rural. And then as you're going down these tracks and into the peaks, and you've got the great grey slate walls and granite and the gritstone of the peaks looming up around you, that kind of mossy brown hills rolling in front of you, you realise you're really out of the city into the wilds. And you roll into the town of Hopsgrave, which is your classic Peak District town. It's the uniform gritstone walls building all those buildings of these kind of like low cottages almost. And the town is particularly beautiful at this point in time. It's resplendent as everyone has decorated the front of their houses. A lot of the frontings of buildings have beautiful flowers. All the trees are in bloom at this time of year. And you get dropped off in the centre of town in front of this huge building, this sort of town hall. It has that kind of like a couple of columns and a little bell tower on top of it. In front of it is a well that is ornately dressed in these flower garlands. A small, like a shack or a covering has been built over the well, and there is what looks to be images imprinted on them. Anyone who knows the Peak District will know that this is for what is usually happens at the beginning of May, a well blessing, a kind of traditional ritual in which people will travel around the Peak District and bless all of the different wells on their way. And a lot of the towns make a massive to-do of essentially dressing their wells incredibly nicely for these ceremonies that still go on today. And you're dropped off in the centre of town. The coachman says that potentially the best place to search for Ida would be the town hall itself, and drops you off directly in front of it.
After y'all.
Well, let's go see Ida then, I guess.
I think so.
Find out about this mysterious death.
I was reading...
Sorry, Father, I was
no,
walking
you can walk and talk. You can walk and talk.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that old.
We're turning into the West Wing now.
Come back. I was reading that many of the towns around here during the Black Death sealed themselves away completely.
Oh,
Did they?
Did this one ever do that?
I believe so.
Oh. Okay. Should we be wearing any protective gear while we're here?
What do you say, Doctor?
Well, I have brought 4 spare plague masks in case things get a little bubonic.
And what will we wear?
You will have to... you can wear your faith as your shield.
Was that shade, Doctor?
In warm weather, shade is essential.
I like you, brother. Well, do you think it might cause a fright if we start walking around with the... You mean like you brought the whole... Dang!
I borrowed some from my old colleague, Dr. Beak.
Dr. Big.
Dr.
Will he
B.
pack it?
Dr. Plague Dr. B.
No amount of masks will hide you from God, Doctor.
No amount of praying will save you from death, Father.
I welcome death. I'll go into the embrace of our Lord Jesus Christ.
I welcome God if he can show me something I haven't seen.
Oh, there is more than you can imagine in your philosophy, Horatio, or whatever the line is.
What do you mean line?
Are
From
you
Hamlet.
Are you two gonna kiss?
yeah.
What's going on here?
I forgot this is actually just a normal world.
Hamlet, what the fuck is that?
Yes, Hamlet, of
No,
course.
you're quite right, Blair. In this world, Shakespeare did not exist.
And Hamlet was real.
He was a real guy.
But sounded like this.
Well, we can't dally here all day, even though we've been walking. We're really good at this game.
So, like, you were in this roundabout in the centre of the town, I would assume, where the town hall is in front of you. The well is on the town hall premises, built into the kind of grounds of it, and you make your way up the steps into town hall. It's big for the buildings here. A lot of the buildings are these small stone cottages, like I said. This is a bit more formal than that, like a couple of stories tall. As you make your way inside, though, you can see that it's not as nice on the inside as it is on the outside. The outside of this building has been beautifully decorated, along with the rest of the town, for seemingly this Mayday celebration that's coming up tomorrow. Inside, it's a little bit more ramshackle than that as you make your way into this main hall. And you can see there's a couple of doors coming off here, like little wooden doors that swing off the main hallway. You've got these large arched edifices going around the edge of the wall, breaking up where the doors are, that seem to have like murals on them. And as you go in, there's a desk at the front in the centre of the room, and you can see that there's kind of a young person operating it with a little bit of like acne scarring.
Young in this game.
Oh my
Young
God,
in this
they
as a
must be
child.
7
Yeah.
years old.
5 years old. They can be 25. But they do look, they look sort of late teens, like they're 18, 19-year-old.
An intern.
They look bored out of their mind. And as you walk in, they're like, hello and welcome to Hobs Grave. Beautiful town in the Peak District. Are you here for the well blessing, the Mayday stuff?
Oh, no, we're here for Constable Ida. Are they around?
Ida Stone,
Yeah.
the police officer.
Yes.
Oh, she's up at the farm.
And which farm would that be?
Oh, she's up at what's his name? His name is This is me not remembering what the names I've written down are.
There's not that many people in this town.
You don't know that. There's a rich history in this town.
I'm so sorry.
You don't know that.
So sorry.
The Wrights farm.
The rights.
Up at the Wrights farm.
Now, how far away is the Wrights farm from these here parts? Do you
It'll
reckon?
take you about a 10-minute walk that way.
Oh, easy.
Just on the edge of town.
Thank you, sugar.
That's okay.
10-minute walk.
This teenager's never been called sugar before in their life. Where are you from, by the way?
Baby, I'm from the lands around the Rio Grande. That's all you need to know.
What does that mean? Is that a euphemism?
I don't think so. Across the sea, honey.
Across the sea.
Across the
Oh, right.
sea, far away.
Now that's a euphemism.
Yeah, that is.
Yes, that is.
What does it mean?
Oh, you're too young to know.
I'm 25.
Yeah, you're too
When you're middle-aged, what's up?
I'll wait a
One
year
more
and I'll
year.
come back. Please come back next year and we'll find out. But yeah, as you can see, it's a beautiful town. It's just that's Idlestone's up at the farm, looking after the scene, the crime scene.
amazing. Thank you.
And do you know what the crime is?
I haven't been told. It seems it's all a bit of a...
But you know something's happened.
Well, I do know something's happened. Yeah, it's Isaac Wright, the son of Oswin and Ellen. He passed. What was it? Not last night, night before. Just found him in a barn, apparently.
Who found him, do you know?
Oswin did in the morning. Went in to feed the horses.
Brutal.
Right, well, shall we go have a look at this then?
Yes.
See what sort of death we...
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Is this information known across the town? Or have the police tried to keep this relatively quiet?
Oh
Question,
no,
dog.
no. The whole town knows. They've rallied around. You know, people have been bringing them food constantly. They're at the church right now.
Bring him food, he's dead, isn't he?
Well, for the Ellen and Oswin, it's tough going through something like this. But yeah, they're over at the church with the parson.
Is this the first death of its kind, or has this been sort of happening over the last few weeks and months?
No, it's not. It's not common. It's not something that's happened before. It's just, it's very strange. Very strange. They say no one knows what happened. He just dropped dead, apparently.
Sure.
And nothing to do with the sickness that's going around.
Well, I'm not a doctor. I'm just, I don't know. Could be.
Well,
Definitely could be.
perhaps we'll find out.
Yes.
Because this is a doctor.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Well, I am mostly a doctor of the mind these days. But I did my medical training like all psychiatrists do.
Right.
And I'm a doctor of the soul. So, in the Venn diagram that is our expertise, somewhere in there is a body.
And I'm a doctor of the cult. I
What?
do weird shit. Let's go have a look at this body.
Well, what kind of weird shit?
She's like already walking towards the direction that...
Anyone
She
can
thinks
roll me-
I'm the one losing my marble.
Anyone can roll me investigation if they would like to before you leave.
Oh, and Gigi here is a doctor of thugonomics.
Oh. And what's that? Sounds
It's a
pretty,
euphemism.
sounds
Very
pretty,
good.
I don't know, sounds pretty basic to me.
What did you get?
I get 2.
So yes, this is the first roll of the game.
First
In order to do
roll.
an investigation roll, you're going to be looking at your investigation skill stat. And investigation rolls are also logic rolls. So you'll also be looking at your logic attribute. Take those two numbers, add those two numbers
Whoa.
together, and then roll that number of dice.
No
And you were
sixes.
looking for 6s. So Dom, you have failed.
I rolled 5 dice there.
Does my staghorn or crystal ball do anything with investigation? I don't think so.
They sound like euphemisms.
You're too old.
I got 2 6s.
Whoa! I got 1.
Okay.
Go one.
One.
Well.
It's okay.
Well.
This
indeed.
game's rigged.
So on a regular success, on one success, you can see that the murals in this room appear to be telling the story of the town in a very specific time period. You see that the opening couple of murals around the wall are of Hopsgrave, almost as you kind of see it now, these low stone cottages, but much darker in tone. And then they give way to murals of swarming vermin, rats and other creatures. You can see people keeling over in some of the murals as you go around, these wagons in the streets with people piled up inside them. And then as they go on, you see the town almost rallies around in one of the images at the well. And you can see them holding up someone who, they're not dressed quite like a priest, but they are certainly in some sort of robes and garment, standing at the head of a congregation of people, holding up this small bundle wrapped in green with a little face in the centre of it, over the well.
Is the bundle human-shaped?
It's baby-shaped.
It's baby-shaped.
I'm glad I failed this.
That's what you see on one success. On two successes, you see in the well,
In the mural?
in the mural that the people are standing over holding this thing, very faintly drawn, almost worn away over the years, these two yellow eyes.
Gang, I reckon we better take a gander at that well over there just outside this building before we head out.
Well, I was about to go and give it my own little blessing, as per the local custom.
That's a good idea. I like
That's a
that.
lovely idea.
So I'll potter outside now, get my little holy water out, splash, and touch the well.
Okay, so you guys head out. In the grounds of the town hall is this well, and it's a very simple, just like winch system, as your classic well. Not your ring well, where it just doesn't have a little top. It's got a little top. It's got the little wooden top, and then a little roly-poly winch thing to bring up a bucket of water.
The Winchmaster 4000, a fantastic well.
However, they have also erected these beautiful panels around the well. And at first, when you came through, you thought these might just be flowers as you passed, because they're so vivid in colour, the way these are decorated. And there are certainly small blooms dotting the edges of these things, but the majority of the image in front of you is actually made up of what looks to be like lichen, like coloured fungus. And these big panels on this well, on the sides of the well are there. And then you turn up and you are going to bless the well by...
I drop a bit of... I've got a little thing of holy water. I put a little bit, just a little bit. I'm not using my talent here. I'm not blessing. I'm doing an act.
So one thing
I'm
you
using my
notice
magical powers.
So one thing you do notice as you get right up close to the well.
I'm going to touch the roof of it as well.
You can touch the roof of it.
Little cross on it.
But the actual... The well of the well, the hole in the well, has been sealed shut. This large wooden panel has been laid over the top of it.
Does it look recent?
And it's been padlocked shut.
Padlocked.
Like, does it look like it's been there for a little while, or is
The
this
wooden
like
panel.
a... yeah.
Roll me and let's do investigation.
That's not good.
That's 2 and then 3. Okay. 1, 2 sixes.
2 sixes.
Oh my gosh.
So with 2 sixes, you can
Beginner's luck, baby.
you see that this looks like a recent construction. There isn't any sort of weather wear on the wood that you can glean. It looks newly carved. It hasn't been treated in any way to block it from the elements. It looks like this is a quick and dirty fix to block this well up.
Like last few days type
Yes,
vibe.
Oh no. Recent.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I kind of want to take off the thing and see what's in the well, but I don't know if that's
but-
productive.
Maybe I can envision what is down there. And you see Saren go to the side and get like a little piece of cloth and put it down on the ground. And she brings out this very beautiful, like glimmering crystal ball and sits down in front of it.
What do you mean it's going to be water in there, surely? Why would there be anything else in there?
Well, I don't know if y'all saw the mural in there. It showed they were giving some sort of infant sacrifice to the well, and there were glowing eyes. There were glowing eyes in the well in the mural.
Oh, I was just wondering if...
So I think there's something strange going on. The fact that they've boarded it over for the Mayday I don't know. Something spooky's happening.
Yes, yeah. So
A little bit of paganism is fine, but that sounds like that sounds satanic.
And may God
Take
forbid.
the blessing back.
Well, we may need.
Bless. The opposite side of the cross. Reverse cross.
I'll bless it even more.
Yeah, we may need more where that came from, Father.
should I...
And then I'll do it and I'll say, how do you like that, Satan?
How do you like that, Satan?
Have a look, see if Satan's in there.
Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look, Father. I'm getting to it, Father. And Saren sits down
Don't know this well at
starts
all.
like holding her hands over the crystal ball.
For the unwell.
And closes her eyes for a moment and just starts really focusing in on the well.
Sure. What does a crystal ball do?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is she
Ask for the
magic?
impossible there. Let's
We're gonna
see
find
what
out.
we can do.
It's
Your
in
crystal
the
ball.
occultist items.
Yes, it is a regular item in the game,
I just
need to
I remember it
find...
saying something about being able to like see the future.
I want to see the future.
So I'm hoping I can see the future of whatever is in
Wasn't
the
it-
well.
Maybe since you can't see the
Wasn't it-
past, you can see
Yeah.
the future.
Use
Isn't your
observation to search for clues. So you could roll an observation and search for clues.
Doesn't
Okay.
this tell you
Sixth
if
sense also tells me if there's a vase nearby.
does it tell you if they've been nearby or is it
Been nearby.
Been nearby.
Yeah. So could I combine that somehow? Be like, well, because I don't know if the. I guess would I assume that the yellow eyes are VAESEN in probably. I mean, we're VAESEN hunters, aren't we?
It's Satan.
Yeah.
So your sixth sense tells you if a VAESEN's been nearby when you make an observation roll.
Right.
Correct.
Which is what this is, isn't it?
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay,
So roll me
cool.
the roll.
So crystal ball adds 1,
Yep.
Cool.
and then observation is 2,
Mhm.
and it's empathy, which is 3.
Great.
How do help actions work in this game?
Let me tell you. I think they just give
An extra die.
an extra die or 2 dice.
What qualifies as a help action, or I guess.
I could
Just
really
start
use a
sniffing.
shoulder rub while I'm doing this. I'm very stressed.
Just start sniffing at the well.
Yeah.
I'm getting trace faints.
Imagine it.
No, it's just lichen in water. I don't know. Not helpful.
Dice.
It's a lichen basin.
Fuck. The worst kind.
A lycanthrope. A man who turns into a mushroom at night when the full moon strikes.
Bone chilling.
He turns into a mushroom and he grows very quickly, but only overnight.
Terrifying.
You get +1 if somebody is helping you.
I'll help. I'll
Yeah.
literally sniff around and start. See if there's anything
what's
echoing.
this technique?
It's hollow.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, is anything?
pretty fucking hollow?
Is anything gonna make a croaking noise? You know, I'll just start snoop around.
And you're like conveying to me what your findings are.
Yeah.
So I
Come out,
can start
Satan!
to-
I will give you 1 extra dice on this roll. Then
Yay!
Hopefully.
Thank you for the help.
Hopefully, this is the VAESEN. We kill the well.
Yeah.
Bish bash bosh.
Early bedtime.
Wow, we're
it was
done.
a mimic. That I
We
put
won't
in.
even
Yeah.
need to talk to this constable.
Fuck Ida.
You've solved it.
1. Oh my god.
All
I'm
those
so
dice.
glad. There were so many 5s.
Brutal system.
Yes. To observe the well.
To observe my crystal ball.
To
which
observe your
is-
crystal ball, which will see the well. The crystal ball allows you to use your observation for investigation checks.
She's just walking
you
around
are,
like.
you are investigating the well using observation with the crystal ball. It's upside
It's a
down
magnifying
currently is what you're
glass.
seeing it's upside down and all the light is refracting through
Right.
it.
Which is the
peer-
same as using your
Just a
investigate.
normal.
Yeah.
It's the same.
It's literally the same. But we'll
It's flavor.
flavour
It is
We'll
good flavour. It's good flavour.
So you sit down in front of this well and you try to concentrate. You zone out the sounds of Father McAllister and Michaela talking in the background. You begin to filter the sniffing sounds coming from Gigi until they become kind of like whale song to you. They help you find your Zen flight. They're your brain FM as you slip into this perfect Zen moment as you're looking into this ball and you're first of all seeing this reflection of yourself in the crystallized glass. And then that reflection almost moves further and further and further away until it's like you're looking down this long black tunnel to yourself. And then at the end of the black tunnel, you drop into water, the surface ripples, and then these yellow eyes come up out of the water for just a second, and then you're out of it. And it reeks of fucking VAESEN here. Absolutely stinks.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
The devil.
I mean, it's probably not far off. I think I went to the bottom of the well and I saw the yellow eyes that you're talking about. I think it's still down there because my sixth senses are tingling. I think it's still down there.
Well, let's shoot it and be done with it, right?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, hi, howdy, how's it
Turn around
going?
and there's a very well-dressed man on the lawn in front of the town hall in front of you. He's wearing a three-piece suit. He has a small pin on his lapel on one side that it looks kind of like it's some sort of bird. It's like something like an owl or a vulture or something, but it's not really a bird you've ever seen before. It's just a weird bird. He's got this white beard, slicked back white hair, and he's flanked by two pretty heavy-set men. They've got that Mr. Strong body going on, two big squares. He's like, can I help you?
God bless you, child. We're just here to bless the well.
Right, well, that's happening tomorrow.
What?
Yes, well, it is very much in my purview to bless whatever I like.
He's a priest.
No, I gathered that from the collar and the way he looks.
We're also here for Constable Ida.
Aye, that's right.
Right, what's Constable Ida got to do with you?
Oh, she sent for us. We're here
Are
to...
you police?
Boy dropped dead in a farm up north, here to investigate.
Right, yeah, I know about Isaac.
And who are you, may we ask?
My name is Castor Brannock. I'm the mayor.
Oh, pleasure to meet you,
Mouthful
Mr.
and a half,
Mayor.
isn't it? Castor oil what?
Castor Brannock.
Castor Brannock.
Yeah.
That's a very... Is that a Gaelic name you got there? It sounds very Scottish to me.
Well, it is.
Yeah. Well then, whereabouts?
Leith.
Leith? No. Pity.
We don't get much sunshine there, but, you know.
An ironically named place, the best of times.
So you're not police,
Clearly not.
but Ida's sent for you.
That's right.
To do?
I presume expert analysis
You see, we're all doctors.
of varying sorts.
Roll manipulation. You're going to roll manipulation against. This is an opposed roll. So let's have a little look.
Oh no.
Okay, so as this is an opposed roll, and the first one we're having in the game, I'll explain how they work.
Okay.
You are rolling your stat versus this guy's stat in order for you to persuade him that you are all doctors. Remember, you're wearing an alligator coat.
Gators
However,
give cowboy hat.
for this to succeed properly, you need to get more successes than he rolls. If we roll equal amount of successes, we have to find a compromise, which would be you probably get what you want, but at a cost to you.
Yeah.
And if you fail, obviously, I make things worse.
Great. Do I get a +1 from...
You can have a +1 from that, yes.
Great, thank you.
You're very
Thank you,
welcome.
Doctor. No?
No.
Oh, what happens then?
Compromise!
Which means he says, look, you're clearly not doctors.
Well,
Not all he is.
well, some of us are.
Right, okay.
Sorry, I was just saying all of us because I wanted to just move on to the farm.
You want to go to the farm. All right,
Yes.
you can go to the farm. Just leave the well alone.
And I'm a doctor of theology. That is still a doctor.
It's true, Father.
We didn't specify medical doctors.
All right, I'll leave it with you, but just don't fiddle with the well, yeah?
Why something in there?
We reckon it's the cause of the you know,
Oh, the P word, sure.
Do you think it's rats?
I don't know.
Brother, we can just kill it right now. Why don't you just let us kill it right now?
Can't kill water.
You'd be surprised.
The water has gone bad.
Oh, you think it's from what people are drinking?
People are drinking it and they're getting ill.
Have you found an alternative source of water?
No, we are. People are taking other sorts of libations, shall we say?
As your brewery's doing well.
Aye, people are enjoying the barley wine and the barley beer, and you know, for my sins, I own the brewery.
You own the brewery, right?
Well, I'm delighted.
Okay.
Business is booming, I guess.
Congratulations.
It's unfortunate.
Sure.
So, and you know, we're offering it at a heavy discount
Sure.
in this time of need. But if you want to partake, then you could head over to the inn.
I have
Meg,
my own with me.
All right.
Can I try and get a read on this guy?
Yeah.
Sure. You
Go
can
for,
roll
observation, I
the
think.
observation. Yeah.
I'm trying to ask him to get a read on him.
Can I suggest a new name for your brewery for this current time?
Sure.
I think it should be called Time in Mead.
Time in
What
mead.
the lady said.
Time of Mead.
Time of mead. We don't make mead, you see. That would be
That's a shame.
misleading.
That would be
Would've been great.
misleading.
I'm sure we don't
Thank
have
you.
advertising standards here in the Victorian era. I don't we even call it the Victorian era, but you know, when that does come in, we'll
Good old Vicky, right?
we love Vicky. Good old Vicky. Where are you from?
Wales.
Allegedly.
Wales.
Yes.
Right.
My name's Saren.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Saren.
Nice to meet you as
Who
well.
else is all of yous?
Gigi.
GG. It's a nice coat.
Thank you.
I am Dr. Krasen.
Krasm.
Krasen.
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 All right. Doctor.
And I'm Father Anson McAllister.
Anson McAllister.
I suppose you're not much for the Catholic Church in these parts.
Yeah, we're Anglican.
Oh, close enough.
If you do want to pop in and see what the other side's about, then you can visit over there. With,
Well, the Anglicans are very,
Father
very
Lynch.
close. It's not like I was raised Presbyterian, so I'm familiar with what the real other side is like. No singing. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Look, I take up my hymn book, which is actually this was passed down from my father.
Yeah.
It is a Presbyterian hymn book, which is actually just the Psalms. It's called Exclusive Psalmody. It's true. That's true. Look it up. Look it up. We don't do hymns, only psalms. I'll sing you a psalm if you want. I mean, now I'll do hymns.
Maybe.
Now I do hymns. Now, since I joined the old church. But no, I'm very familiar with Anglicanism.
Right.
Nothing against Anglicans.
What
You
were
wanted to do a
doing,
read.
Doctor?
While this is going on, you're just studying and
Can that be a help action to bamboozle?
you're trying to yeah, fine, yeah.
That's great.
Okay, I'll just
So you get what, +2, do you?
plus one.
+1.
Just try and get
Every
some.
person helping you get +1.
That is a 1.
One success.
That was the one I
That's
did.
one, yeah. Them Psalms.
It's the Psalms.
You get the sense that when what are you trying to read about him specifically?
I think I wanted to ask him. It is, of course, very unfortunate what has happened to
Yeah.
the populace here, but it cannot be denied it has been very good for your business.
Yeah, it's been pretty crucial to the business, but you know, I don't feel good having it go this way. And you get the sense when he's talking about there is something like guilt in this man when he's talking about this. But you don't get the sense it's attached necessarily to the fact that he's making money from people in their time of need. But there is certainly guilt.
There's something weighs on your conscience.
You know, I was elected to office on the back of me, for want of a better word, party boy ways. Being the guy who provides the good time makes you pretty popular in town. And now it's my duty of care to make sure that everyone in this town is okay and doing well, and yet we have this sickness spreading. Now we've got a death, and we've got mutterings of witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
You believe in witchcraft,
Witchcraft?
Mr. Mayor?
Not so much, but certainly people are coming around to it. I think it's the Ainsleys.
The Ainsleys. Why do you think it's the Ainsleys? What are they doing?
Yeah, they've always just kept to their own. You know, offered their alternative solutions.
Like what?
They're hermits, almost.
Would they happen to live up near the farm, or they live here in town?
They live on the edge of town,
Edge of town?
opposite way from the farm.
Sure.
It's there's only one of them now. There's Winifred,
What
the
happened? To
mother.
What happened to the other?
Rowan, her boy, he disappeared a few days ago.
A few days.
Yeah, he's a strange one, that boy.
In a stranger way than just keeping to themselves, or?
People think he's a warlock, a witchkin.
Is there a search party out for the kid?
For Rowan,
Yeah, the child.
no. He's a young man, he can look after himself.
Well, how old is he?
Young by the game standards.
6?
At least up to 25.
He's 2.5 years old.
Yeah. No, he's not a boy.
Well, perhaps we should. We should talk to the constable anyway. Get the facts of this
All right.
Mysterious
death.
Yes.
But you think it's related to the sickness
The death.
of this Isaac?
Isaac Wright.
Isaac Wright.
Isaac Wright.
We've not seen any deaths like that from this before. In this way, it's
Deaths like what?
like Isaac's. I think it's best you go see.
We will steel ourselves. I say, taking out my communion wine.
Good idea, Father.
We mustn't drink the water.
No, tomorrow we bless the well, and then hopefully this all clears up.
Well, the well has my blessing.
Go with Godfather and all of you two. I'll if you need me, I'll be in the town hall. All right.
Thank
He
you.
just turns and walks away, leaving you in front of the well. What do you want to do?
Let's go look at this body.
Yeah. Does anyone want to look at the murals on the well?
Oh, I will have a look.
go on then.
It's more than just fungus.
Yeah. Give it a roll. Yeah. Let's have an investigation.
Oh boy.
Investigation, logic. Let's see if we can fix.
I'll
I give
use
it a
my
go as
crystal
well, the
ball
well?
because why not?
Fuck off.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
I'm definitely curious about the well.
You could push your roll, Dom.
Okay.
If you push a roll, the really fun thing is you can roll again, and if you get 6, it's a success. But if you fail, you get a condition. Conditions are your health in this game. If you get 4 conditions, you become broken, which means you get a permanent condition, which will affect all the rolls that you do for the remainder of the game.
All right, I'll push it. I'm gonna go up to this mural. They're all made of this fungus, are they?
Yeah.
And I just start pushing my hands, rubbing my hands through it.
Oh, lovely.
Maybe I'm not. My goodness, it's all lichen. That's bizarre. That's a 6.
Two sixes. Let's have everyone else's. Anyone?
Oh, that's
who wants
bizarre.
to
And then I
roll.
step back and go, wait a minute.
2 6s as well.
2 sixes.
No 6s.
Oh, finally.
I rolled 1.
You rolled 1. Yeah. So you guys, plain for everyone to see is that this is yet more kind of imagery of the plague, of the Black Death. There are people in peasant garb framing this well, almost like reaching out towards the well, looking for kind of salvation of some sort from it. And you can see people like cupping the water from the well in the images and drinking from their hands while covered in like buboes and boils and things like that, while rats scurry across the bottom. And all this somehow beautifully done in this mushroomy fungus. On 2 successes, you can see that framed at the very center of this piece at the top, at the back of this crowd, is this green-haired figure with these, they almost look like driftwood horns growing from its head, stood just over and behind the crowd as they drink the water from this well.
Wow, this town really loves to depict what looks like horrible things happening.
Yeah, I just immortalize it in art.
Yeah.
That's all we do.
And that means whoever made this, someone made this. So
I
they
think so.
knew. No, it could just be passed down to a generation, but someone knows, someone understands what this means.
Yes.
One does not make an image like this lightly.
No.
Someone in this town knows what the mystery is of this well and what this creature is encouraging people to drink.
Were either of the murals signed? Did y'all notice a signature or any sort of artist's logo or something like that? On
Just their
my
Instagram.
on my a little QR code, perhaps.
Yeah, there's a beautiful, it's arranged in black and white fungus, and it's this perfect QR code in the bottom. But it won't be relevant for another 100 and so.
I hold my crystal ball up to it.
You have the crystal ball, and then like a little yellow window appears in the crystal ball, and you tap the crystal, but you can't tap the ins because it's inside the crystal ball, so you can't tap it.
Touchscreen crystal balls yet.
Yes, that is what it is.
Yes. Well.
There is no marking.
Nothing, no marking.
On the one inside the town hall, there was no notion of who had written this. You just see that this one was donated by the Hopsgrove Public Library.
Library, sure.
What colour are the eyes on the driftwood horn figure?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Yellow.
Gut roll.
Do any of y'all I'm not familiar with the critters over here in these parts. Y'all recognize this kind of creature from any of your wanderings or your studies?
Good question.
Very good question.
Good question. We could do a.
I can give my 6 to whoever recognizes it.
What could we do here? We could do like an education roll, which would be a learning.
Learning. Okay.
But I would think that you'd probably need at least 2 successes here because it's very specific.
Okay. 2.
2.
None.
Come on.
None.
So, with 2, you just have this, looking at this figure, and I don't know where in your past specifically you've encountered this information, but you just have this almost bolt of the blue revelation that this is some sort of water spirit that's being depicted.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've encountered this before, but yeah, it's definitely some sort of water spirit. I don't know why I know that, but I mean, it's probably just because it's depicting a lot of water.
My child,
Yes.
'tis the devil.
Well,
And he's gone, right? The mayor's
The
gone.
mayor's gone inside.
We must be cautious. There's that man carried an enormous amount of sin and guilt. he stood to benefit by the sickness in this town. Possibly he has made some sort of pact with the devil.
I do think you're right about the mayor being a scumbag, Father. I got a weird feeling in my gut.
Well, perhaps we should check out his brewery later to see if there's anything there. But I think we should have a look at this body first.
Yeah, let's go to the farm.
Yes, we've dawdled too long now.
So it was, I would say, probably like mid-afternoon by the time you actually fully arrived in this town. It's probably only been half an hour that you've been in and out of this location in front of the well. So it takes you 10 minutes to walk out of town to the farm, and very easily this town gives way to rural countryside paths, and you're in pure kind of farmland. It doesn't look, walking through the hillside, as fertile as some of the fields that you saw on the train on the way through. Certainly some stuff has been, maybe the things in the fields, they're not growing to quite the same kind of uniformity that you would see elsewhere. There's not these kind of like towering fields of wheat and barley. It is sparser patches of full growth mixed in with other patches of a little bit more like arid areas. You make your way to the farm, and this kind of, as you arrive, this pall hangs over the farm, this kind of eerie silence. There's not the kind of expected braying of the animals that you would hear, the hubbub of machinery working. This is a farm that is still and silent. Something hangs over here. And walking up, you can see that outside a low slung red barn, a figure is walking backwards and forwards. They're dressed in uniform. They've got this kind of blue uniform with these lovely little silver buttons all the way buttoned up, and a little hat on. And they're a slight woman with blonde hair that's pulled back into a ponytail under the hat. You would assume a police officer.
There she is!
Constable!
Constable, we all were like,
Constable! Constable!
Hi, yeah, hi.
We're the brightest minds from London town that you summoned. That's us.
From the society.
Are we allowed to say it out loud?
I think so.
Yeah, that's us, yeah.
Okay.
Well, ironically, none of us are from London.
Not a one.
Except for, well,
I'm from Wales.
yeah, allegedly.
Well, I'm Ida. You are?
Oh, forgive me, I'm Father McAllister. This is,
Saren.
and that
Dr.
is,
Crescent.
and she's,
Guadalupe Grande, you can call me Gigi.
Gigi. Okay. Well, it was lovely to meet you all. Thank you so much for coming, because I'm at my wit's end with this. We don't have the resources or the training to deal with something like this. Something very strange has gone on. 2 nights ago, Isaac was Isaac Wright. He was found dead in the barn. 2 nights ago. I tried to preserve the scene as much as possible. So we've had the barn shut up for the last day, waiting for you guys to arrive. And the body's been moved to the spring house, which is just over there.
Why was the body moved?
To keep it cold.
Sure.
and who found him?
That was his father.
Was this on any particularly auspicious night, full moon, anything like that? Just gotta rule out some big ones.
She racks her brain and she just says, not that I remember, no, it's not, no, the bit that, I mean...
It's an April Fool's Day.
Well, I mean, it's Mayday tomorrow, but I don't think it was a prank. One, it's bad luck to have done it at night, and two, it would be over by now.
Pinch, slap, first of the month. How do you go?
At the time of y'all arriving, so he was found 2 nights ago, how long had the body been dead by that point?
He was seen earlier that evening.
Okay, so
he
a
must
few
have-
hours.
But here's the thing: there is no sign of foul play.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, there is
There's no wound.
there is no wound, there is no murder weapon, there is no sign of why this boy in the prime of his life would drop dead.
Did he have an expression on his face?
Like,
Or, for example, primal fear?
She does that and she goes, well, yeah, it looked like, for want of a better term,
Scared
he was
to death.
ecstatic.
Oh.
You nailed it, Doctor!
Oh my god.
This is why you're the best doctor I know.
all those throes of ecstasy are finally paying off.
Oh,
So I could open up the barn for you. I don't know if
I
don't
would
know
like to
what
take
the-
a look at the body.
you want to take a look at the
let's
body.
do that. And then look at
Okay, well it's with Milda right now.
the Milder.
Yeah, Milda's the local. We would say doctor, but she's not. She's a healer.
Wise woman, sure.
So it was the expression of ecstasy that made you suspicious that this was out of the ordinary?
And the state of the barn.
Because there's a rumour around town that this was some sort of crime, which makes one assume murder, although in my profession it could be something else.
I'll just show you, shall I?
That's probably for the
And
best.
she opens up the barn, and this huge panelled barn door, she slides off to one side. And at first, you may be underwhelmed by what you see, because this opens into this large open space where obviously grain and other things would have been stored. There are some grain sacks off to one side that look empty now, but they're just piled up over one end of the barn. The rest of the floor is a very simple dirt floor. And as she walks in, she goes, well, here it is. And she just points down to the floor. And you can see on the floor, there's an obvious, there are drag marks where something has been moved out of the room. And she goes, that's where we dragged him out. But look at all of this. And you can see that the rest of the floor is just covered in footprints. Just the same two repeating footprints over and over and over again, all around the space, covering the floor.
is it like bare feet?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bare footprints, and it's just these two, human bare footprints. Well, you can roll me an investigation if you want to have a look at the footprints closer.
Human bear footprints?
Human bear,
A lycanthrope.
a bear confront,
A werebear.
With a werebear bunch.
Investigation.
That's a 6. Got
six.
1 6.
The werebears.
2 6s.
2 6s.
What was this, investigation?
Yeah.
I'll give it a go, because why not? 1, 2,
I'm using my crystal ball to change it to
Crystal.
observation.
So many things I need to know. Still nothing.
That one's cocked. So you
That
can
was
reroll
cocked.
that one. Oh my god.
I'll learn it.
It's a 4.
On a 1-6, you see that these are human footprints.
Okay.
They are all seemingly from the same person. And
So one set repeating.
one set repeating and repeating and repeating, and you can see from the way that they're repeated, the movements. This isn't somebody walking or running around. There is an erraticness to this movement.
Try and match these footprints to the feet of the body.
The body's not in this room, but you potentially could do that, if you want to. On 2 successes, you see that there is one other thing mingled in amongst these footprints, these human footprints, and it is 2 other footprints, or prints,
Just
repeating, but not with the same intensity or erraticness, not covering the entire space, but there is definitely a movement to them,
Right.
a controlled movement that is not that same sort of wildness of the other ones. But these are hoof prints,
Oh.
and from having a look at them, you can see, and I don't know why you specifically get this feeling, but just trying to match them up and what you basically know, you've been around animals, you've been around farmers, you've seen how they move. You would expect them to come in sets of 4. and these are only coming in 2s.
The creature with the
Yes.
driftwood thing, did it have hooves in the mural?
You couldn't see that it was behind this crowd, so you couldn't see anything. The other thing you
Drawn by
know,
Victorian Rob Liefeld.
the other thing you notice is that these footprints all seem to be around a pump.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do you tell us all this?
Yes, yeah. I relay all of this to you as I'm looking through it on my crystal wall.
Now the devil comes with the legs of a goat, but I can tell you this. When I was a much younger man, walking across the glens one night, I was caught in a storm unexpectedly and had to shelter in a nearby bothy house. I was woken by something that appeared as a woman. When I looked down, it had hooves. So it's not just the devil that comes like that.
Did you guys have a nice time?
And I roll up my sleeve and you see I've got this vivid black scar that runs up my entire arm. No, I did not. In the end, anyway.
Oh.
He's been moved for kissing goats.
Where?
But I can tell you this,
Yes.
anything that's walking on 2 legs with hooves,
Not a good
it's
sign.
it's no good. It's no good. That's bad news.
Can I use my 6th sense?
I'm going to slowly
Sure.
turn into Billy Connolly by the end of
I
this.
feel like I don't need to, but I might as well.
Cover all the bases?
Yeah.
Do you have to roll? Yeah.
I do. It's part of an investigation, I think it was. So
Investigation.
then I will do it with my crystal ball. So then it gives me an extra 1.
So you're looking for VAESENs.
No, it doesn't give me an extra 1. It's just a regular roll, but adding the 6th sense to it. That's 1 success.
1 success. Your VAESEN sense is tingling. You get this kind of this ripple up your spine of just magical energy, and it almost hit you when you opened the door in the first place. But it's particularly strong around this pump that is built into this room.
Well, yeah, there's definitely been a VAESEN here. I think it's probably coming from the water because it's strongest near the pump.
This pump,
Yep.
it comes out of the floor, does it? Is it like one of those ones that's like a
Yeah,
metal
it's like a-
thing?
Yeah, and she goes, that Ida says, that's connected to the spring house.
The spring house.
Is there a bucket nearby?
Yeah, I would roll me an investigation to find a bucket. Or you can roll me an observation, potentially.
Oh, I should have kept.
Oh, observation's
my
better.
cooking pot.
Observation's a lot better. 3.
My cooking pot would have been perfect for this.
Dang it.
Observation's loads better.
No.
Yes, 1. There's 1.
6, okay. So you have to do some rummaging around. You
I disappear into the back of the barn.
Yeah.
Throwing bang bong.
Yeah, so you're
Some
you're banging
hose
around
and
and,
forks and
and then you chuck it and then you find it. It's under these empty sacks of grain.
Right.
As you're chucking it out, you find the bucket, take it over to the well. Everyone else can roll me a observation while we deal with this.
I stride back with this bucket and go, well, and I put it under the pump and I go, let's see the devil's juice then. And I give it a couple of pumps to
Yeah,
squeeze
and the water, it starts with that. It doesn't take very long for the bucket to fill up. We'll come back to that.
Nothing. Oh no, one. One success.
1. Okay, so as he's throwing these sacks around, maybe a few of them land at your feet, and you can see that on the inside of them, there's grain, and it looks like it's barley grain. And you notice on one of them, there's just this loop of something small and black inside the grain bag. It's like these flecks almost, this curled black thing inside.
Carpet beetles.
It is carpet beetles.
All of my bloody life.
You see the water, and the water is clear. You can see to the bottom of the bucket. It doesn't look like it's contaminated in any way, except for the the tadpoles that are just swimming backwards and forwards in all of the water.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Constable, you must not drink from the water supply.
We haven't been. We've been avoiding it.
It's full of tadpoles. Look.
Yes.
Sea monkeys or tadpoles, one of the two.
I think there's a tadpoles.
Disgusting.
It's not like that in the spring house, though, is it? I don't know where they must maybe have spawned in the pipe.
It's possible.
Oh, we should check.
Little froggies get everywhere, especially at this time of year. I think. I'm no naturalist.
No. Is anyone going to pick this thing up?
Pick the little
Tadpole?
black thing in the grain.
I was gonna say I got a 6. I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna like rip off like a bit of cloth and gingerly pick one up, so I'm not touching it with my skin, but I do pick one up.
So when you pick it up and you touch it, it's kind of like spongy to the touch. You can feel it under the cloth that you pick it up in. It's got this this strange spongy texture. Looking at it, it almost looks like a sort of bit of plant life or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is giving water spirit, kind of repeatedly. If I might ask, Constable, when, like you said that he was seen earlier that evening.
Yes.
Where was he seen?
In the farmhouse.
In the farmhouse.
Yeah, he had dinner with his parents, and then he came out to the barn just to close up, and then they found him the next morning. They assumed he'd gone to bed.
Sure, okay. I've also I don't know if y'all saw, like, the crops don't seem to be as fertile, the fields don't seem to be as fertile up in these parts. Do you know when that started?
That's been a problem for the last, couple of years.
Couple of years.
We've had a low yield of grain.
Your brewery seems to have plenty to continue to make its product.
I assume they get it from out of town.
From out of town? Do you know where from out of town?
I've never asked. I've just...
Did that lowering crop yield happen to coincide with the beginnings of the whisperings of this plague? Like, were there any odd timings? Or did y'all change water habits? Did y'all add a factory nearby around that time? Like, what changed?
An
2
AI
years ago?
data center.
Boo!
What?
Well, no,
No way I said that.
So we had low yield, not this year, but last year. This year, food stocks have been fine.
Okay.
Last
been
year,
fine this year.
Last year was low food yield, and then it seems like this next year is going to be the same.
Sure.
This year it seems fine. But no, the sickness that's affecting people in town is recent.
Okay.
I'd like to understand the construction of your water supply. Where does it all come from? Is it discrete, separate, bespoke water supplies for different parts of the town, or do you share a water supply? Does it all run to the well? Does it run off a reservoir from the hills?
I think it runs off the well. It's all groundwater.
Groundwater. And everyone shares the same water source.
Yes.
So it's coming from down there. Hell.
Okay, Father.
Shall I? Are you guys done in here? Shall I take you to meet Milda?
Oh, could we? Yes, could we see the body?
It'll probably be best that you do.
Yes, please.
So you guys are all heading over to the Spring House, which is a small wooden shack. It's kind of almost built into the landscape here. You've got these kind of green hills growing out of around where the farm is set, and the farm is set kind of at the edge of these hills, and then you've got fields off to one side. But the Spring House is built into there. Obviously, what usually happens with these kind of things, where people would build these around water sources to protect them from the elements, protect them from getting contaminants in them, even just getting stuff like leaves and other foliage in that would then decay in the water and ruin the water source. So it's quite typical to have built these spaces, but because of the way they're set into the wall usually of natural springs and stuff, they are known to be cool and cold places with low temperature that a lot of people end up kind of using as storehouses for goods and other things as well, just because of that. Like, it's like an outdoor larder for a lot of people. But you're on the way there. Did you want to have a conversation?
Yeah. Father,
Aye.
I would like to present an alternate theory to your suggestion that it is Satan who is behind what is going on here.
Aye.
Hearing about the failing of the crops a couple of years ago, I feel the issue here is not that there is evil, but more that some balance has been upset. Something that used to be done is not being done anymore, and so the land is changing. It could be some kind of homage is not being paid, or something has changed. I'm not sure. I initially thought, well, maybe the well has been blocked off, and so the crops are failing, but the blocking of the well is recent, and the decline in yield is gradual. Would your mind be open to a non-satanic explanation for this?
Indeed, as I say, there are many things with hooves that walk on two legs, not all of them the devil. And your theory holds water, if you'll excuse the pun. What the young constable said about it all coming from groundwater, if it was possible that the water sources were discrete from place to place, or being interfered with in some way, filtered through human hands, then my suspicions would be that there's been some kind of intervention. A crop fails and people get desperate and make bargains that they should not have made. But I think it being groundwater and coming from so deep, it's the same water they've always had. And therefore, it is possible, of course, that you're right.
What if the creature in the mural is not poisoning the water, but has historically provided the town with clean water? And something more human's hand is at work. I have found in this work that the closest I have come to seeing true evil has been in the eyes of man, not of monster.
Well, that is how the devil usually prefers to work. Through the human instrument.
I had a very lazy and German assistant who I believe the devil acted through many times. Yes.
Almost certainly. Almost certainly. Yes. Well, then we must find out what it is that requires restitution, and we must provide it. After all, that is the commonality of our two professions, is it not? To provide comfort.
Yes, but who comforts the comforters?
Well, in my case, it is Almighty God and the wisdom of the apostles. I don't know about you.
No, I am all in favor of seeking comfort through the seeing of God.
Right. Well then, good. I'm going to cross off my little note that says atheist, and I shall put agnostic.
I don't think that's the seeing of God that he was talking about. But, you know. So you make your way into this little wooden shack. It opens into like almost a shaft that goes directly into or between two rock formations here, and opens into a small interior space that is now covered with wooden slats across the top. Inside here, you can see that there is like a natural source of water that pools around the rock face on one side of this room over to the right, and a small wall has almost been built around it to keep any other sort of detritus and leaves or anything else that might have blown in from outside from blowing over the wall and into the spring, and that little source of water is bubbling away in this room, this bucket nearby. Around the corners of the room there are crates with produce in them, like big heads of cauliflower, carrots, potatoes, all sorts of crop has just been left in this room, stored up to keep cool, you would assume, because this room is colder than a lot of places in other buildings around. In the centre of the room, there is a figure on the floor lying down, and there is another figure hunched over them. The figure that you can see from behind, hunched over, is dressed in quite tatty clothing. She has curly hair with, like, it's very unkempt. She looks kind of erratic, like her movements are quite frantic and erratic as she scratches the back of her head, and then sort of takes her a while to notice your presence, even though you weren't doing anything to mask your coming down here. And she sort of turns around and says, hello. Who are you then? Ida, who are these? Who are these? What's and she just, Milda, calm down. These are people. They're here to help. She's like, okay.
I am Father Anson McAllister, and this is...
We've got one of you.
And that's...
Dr. Krasen.
And finally...
A doctor.
Gigi.
Lovely to meet you, Gigi, but a doctor, that's exactly what we need. I've done my best. I've analysed as much as I can with poor Isaac here, and she steps aside, and you can see that there's the body of this young man lying on the floor, feet facing towards you, bare feet, covered in like dust. These dusty soles just sort of looking up at you, and you can see the rest of the body laid out. He's wearing very simple clothing. You would imagine it's just quite provincial attire. A little cloth shirt, just a set of trousers, and then barefooted. His face is this kind of it's this weird smile across his face. It's like ecstatic bliss is the look on his face. She's closed his eyes, but the rest of his face is just in this wide smile as he looks kind of peaceful lying there.
What have you learned so far in your investigation?
I've checked for wounds. I've looked for scabbing. I've looked for done all the tests I can for poison. I put a frog on his head for a bit just to see if that would do anything. It didn't do anything.
The frog didn't work.
No, it didn't work. I've tried as much as I can, but I'm not. I am a poultice maker at best, and we have never seen this. Like this young man was in the prime of his life, and I don't have an explanation for you. But
it's a gentle hand on his shoulder. You've done good work, Milda. Stand down.
Thank you. I might go outside and get some air if that's okay.
Of course.
Okay. Milda just leaves the room, leaving you with Ida and the body.
I do stand close to the body, and I do a little, last rites kind of blessing. Nobody touches.
Can I get a good idea of what the face looks like? If you could do the face for me, Laurie.
Oh, great. It's like...
Oh, wow. Oh, but with that eyes closed. Yeah. Okay.
May I offer two crackpot theories? I'm just thinking about, if he came into contact with something or ingested something. So we've got two possible points of contact. To me, immediately I'm like, did he drink the water? Is there something in the water? Did he drink the water? Number two, bare feet. There's something about, it seems like folks over here in this country have really kind of lost connection to the land. Now these farmers wouldn't have lost connection to the land, but there's something about his bare feet touching the earth. I don't know if it's worth, I'm happy to try the water in a controlled environment. I don't know if we want to just try.
No.
Making content.
There were tadpoles in it.
We could give some water to the frog.
Sure. Let's have the frog drink the water.
With the frog with an ecstatic expression on his face.
I kind of like that, honestly.
At least the frog would not drink its own young, I don't think.
Yeah.
There is also the tadpoles.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And it seems like, I know you disagree with my devil analysis, but there is something about dancing with the devil. It looks like dancing.
It does. I never disagreed with that.
And of course, we must not forget, though of course we are thinking of the Black Death, there are cases of St. Vitus dance, dancing madness.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You've heard of that?
Yes.
Could be all kinds of plagues we're having all at once. A plague of plagues.
And also, I don't know what the fair folk get up to on this side of the Atlantic, but the ones we got over there, they've been known to lure mortals into a dance until they drop. You know, that's a thing. That's a thing the fair folk do.
That's true.
I don't know if they do similar here.
They do. It's just true.
I'm actually take a look at these crates, if that's okay. I want to see if there are any of those little black specks are in this produce as well.
Great idea.
A crate idea. Let's have an investigation of the crates.
It's my accent.
It wasn't a pun, I swear.
I promise. It's just the way I talk.
Okay. That's 1-6.
1-6. On 1-6, looking through the crates. The produce in here it's a lot of like your leafy greens and your root vegetables. You rustle through kind of as best you can. These are all unwashed as well. They are, as in they've just been hauled from the earth. They're covered in mud and dirt. But looking at them, you can't see anything that looks like the thing that you found in the grain sacks.
It was only in the grains? Is the little nature spirit leaving us a clue because like the grains are tied to the brewery somehow? Is nature trying to leave us a clue that it's the... I just don't like that mayor. I just really don't care for that mayor. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I just really...
And I just like, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Sorry.
What do you think of the mayor?
Of the mayor?
Yes.
I...
You can tell me in private.
There's other people. There's only one of them covering their ears. I respect the mayor for what he's done for the town.
Respect it. Okay.
I don't necessarily agree with some of the ways that he's been riling up the people.
Riling people up, you say?
In what way? What's he doing?
Well, he's one of the ones who's been spreading the rumours about the witches.
Oh, for the love of all things sane.
Okay.
So you're suggesting that Mrs. Ansley,
Mrs. Winifred Ansley, yes.
she is acting as something of a scapegoat? Or possibly
I don't know. Something beyond the normal is going on here. And I don't know if the Ainsleys are witch folk.
And are you concerned with her missing son, being as you are the long arm of the law in these parts, or are you convinced that he is simply gadding about the woods?
Because the mayor didn't give a rat's ass, which I also found strange.
No, he did not.
Unfortunately, when it comes to Rowan, raising a search party to go look for him in the woods is not something that I have time for. Not something we can do with the celebrations coming up and with the temperature in the town as it is.
Very warm.
If I leave to clod about in the woods, then the next thing you know, they're going to be hauling Mrs. Winifred out of her house and pillorying her in the middle of town square.
Sure.
Well, I have a feeling Rowan may have a part to play in all of this. So no doubt at some point we may have to go and find him ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I agree, you must protect Mrs. Ansley at all costs, because I don't believe for 1 second that she's a witch.
No,
Not that I've met her, and I do believe that there is the possibility still that people are dancing with the devil and making strange pacts, but I don't think it's her. It's too obvious. Too obvious. Besides, people like to say that the witch is always the hermit or whoever who's become recluse.
Yeah.
But witches always act in a coven. You need 3 to do anything.
It's very true.
And they've always said that.
It's a fact.
I'd
That's
like
a
to look
witch
at
fact.
the body.
You want to look at the body?
Let's take a gander at the body.
Ida just steps back. Can you roll me? I mean, how are you looking at it? You're going to crystal
I'm gonna
ball it?
crystal ball it. I'm gonna get my crystal ball right up in it. I'm looking at the feet, and I'm like grabbing a finger and seeing like if the arm drops or if like it's like solid yet, all of that
Go
sort
for
of
it.
stuff. So yes, crystal ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 2 successes.
2 successes. So, looking at the body, you get that same sense that Mildred did, that there's no foul play here. There aren't there's no signs of wounds. There's no ligature marks. There isn't anything blocking any of the airways. You pick up the arms and try to move them around, and like there's like a sort of there's a heavy weight to his arms and his legs. It's like his muscles are I don't know, like a you would know now is probably just like lactic buildup, but it is just like they're dense from exertion. You also see that his cloth shirt, this like off-white cloth shirt, has heavy stains around the armpits, like it's almost yellowing.
I think you're right. I think it's possible this man danced to death. Speaking to Dr. Beak. Dr. Beak.
Michaela! Michaela! I love you, Michaela.
The plagues associated with this part of the country, involuntary muscular control is one of the symptoms, and what if what appears to be muscle spasming is someone dancing with something that no one else can see?
Yeah.
I would like permission to make some incisions into the body.
I was going to ask you.
Are you going to sew the back up?
Of course.
Okay.
Untangle my medical bag.
Okay then. You. Roll for you. Let's roll. How unlucky are you? Let's roll 3.
Oh no, I forgot there are more mechanics.
Yeah, so you sort of you do all this investigation of the body, and you step up to move out of the way as the doctor comes in to make his incisions, not realizing that you've been stood in between his legs and one of your feet is just hooked underneath. So you trip and you fall and you land in the spring.
In the water?
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Oh, Changs, what are you doing?
Christ almighty! I just gone out for no reason.
Oh my gosh. I'm like spitting out any water that gets in my mouth.
Don't drink the water!
Make yourself throw up! Make yourself throw up!
I'm going to take an emetic from my medicine bag and try to get you to vomit.
Yeah.
In case you've ingested something.
Can you do that to dead bodies?
No.
Damn it.
We should probably get her out of the spring.
So Ida rushes in and helps pull Seren out.
Like immediately, if I can, rush in with an emetic and just like someone in D&D jangling a health potion down someone's throat. Just
Hold the nose and rub the throat.
yeah, basically. If you want to do that, I'll pour it in.
I'll get your dog to take a pill.
How do you feel? Do you feel different? Do you feel weird? Do you feel anything?
Oh, you feel weird. Yeah, you feel really weird because you feel this stuff like sliding down your throat, and the second it hits your stomach, this is not the water, this is the emetic that you've just been doing. The second that hits your stomach, it's just like it's like Mentos in Coke. You just go.
That's what you want for a crime scene.
You've seen exorcisms like this before, like
The devil.
and you're just you just huge amounts of this bile just come out of you. I don't know what you've eaten. Everything you've eaten today just comes surging out of you.
There's so much bread.
It's just bread.
Bread.
Full slices of bread come out. You're not even chewed. Weirdly, they're folded. You folded them in half and then
Pew, 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 pew.
but yeah, the floor is now covered in Seren's innards.
And that's what you want for a crime scene.
Yeah.
that's definitely
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a look
Oh my
at this
gosh.
this vomit and see if there's any tadpoles.
Not that you can see. No tadpoles.
I don't think you ingested any tadpoles.
Oh, thank God.
But I am going to check the spring water as well for tadpoles.
That's a man on a case right there.
You don't see.
I've got opera glasses.
Go roll me an investigation.
2. Keep them on their toes.
Yeah,
Don't give them time to think. Investigate sense logic. 3. That's a 6. 1 6.
1 6.
Phew.
You look at the waterway, and it's like it seems to be coming from. It's directly sort of seeping out of the rock face, almost like, or coming from underneath. There's a small shelf here, almost, where it's coming out of. Looking in, and it's like it's no more than like a foot deep. The actual well itself, or the spring itself. You can't see anything like living in here at all. The waters are clear. You can see the bottom. They've built stone underneath it to trap the water in. But you do notice on the ledge these two wet hoof prints.
No.
But that's impossible.
And then you follow them, and then they're almost stepping out of the water onto the floor and out of the spring house, up the stairs.
Toward the barn.
Back towards the farm, certainly.
Okay.
Footprints in the hoofprints in the water. It doesn't make sense. It's impossible. Oh my God, what am I looking at?
The water horse.
It doesn't make sense. Look at this! There's no tadpoles, but there are hoofprints in the water, and it goes off towards the house.
Okay, we got a few threads here. We gotta have him do his incisions. We gotta follow the footprints. We've got the little black curly Q things. Could he have eaten one of these?
I gotta have some Pepto-Bismol.
You gotta have some you gotta get some food. You gotta get that toast back in here, sugar.
I get you some Pepto-Bismol from the medicine bag.
Because you've got nausea.
Yeah, have a communion wafer.
He just carries them around.
You can all have them.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take one.
Well, have you all been confirmed? I'll keep these. For people who deserve to get into heaven.
Incisions.
If anyone doesn't have a strong stomach, I suggest they leave now. This is going to get stinky.
Oh, my stomach
Real
is feeling
stinky.
very rough right now.
Yeah, Sarah, maybe you'll better step outside.
Yeah.
Why don't you come with me and we'll follow these hoofprints to the house and see what's there. And we'll come back here once you've completed your
Cool.
autopsy.
I'll stay here in case he finds one of those black curly Qs. I'm a
Shoot it.
Yeah, lovely. I'll eat it. I don't know.
Okay, so you guys let's do this first. Let's have this.
Brisk walk and fresh air will sort us out.
And we'll hop back to you guys.
Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to check is the blood because it's the least messy. So I'm just going to go to one of the more swollen muscles, take the scalpel, just make a very slight incision just so I can get a look at the blood.
Sure. Let's roll me investigation, and I'll.
Can I do a medicine check for this?
Yes, you can do. Of course, you can do medicine. Yeah.
That's a 6. Yes, 3 and 3 is 6. I did it. That's a fail.
Oh, no.
Fail. Things get worse.
Push it. Oh, that was a push.
Oh, I'm going to push it.
You can push it. Yeah. And then you will gain a condition if you fail this.
Cool, yeah. So I've moved into psychiatry a while ago, and it's been a little while since I've operated with a scalpel. So just trying to refresh myself. First time a little rusty.
Yeah.
I would say didn't actually manage to hit any vein or get any blood. Thankfully, that's one success.
Okay, so there's a moment where like you dip the scalpel towards the skin, and just before you break the surface of it, you realise that you're in the wrong spot. You move over, and you draw a neat line down one of the veins, and blood begins to. You actually don't go for a vein; you get an artery. Blood begins to come out, and you're pretty good at immediately identifying what type of blood you're looking at, and this is highly oxygenated blood that would be trapped in this artery here, which is why we weren't going for a vein, because you wouldn't have found it. But yeah, so you can see that this person, like, you can tell that there was like physical exertion of some point.
The more I think about it, Gigi, the more I think you're right. The more I think this man danced to death and had a good time doing it.
Yeah, it certainly looks like he enjoyed his final moments. Would it be crazy unethical to open up his stomach?
It would be unethical not to in a situation like this.
I like how you think. I don't know.
But brace yourself. This will
Okay.
smell very bad.
Hey, I've had worse than guts before. It's okay.
I'm going to get a pair of gloves out of the medical bag because this is more than just peeking at some blood. This is going to be a little more. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then very slowly, very carefully, make an incision, just draw a straight line down the center of the stomach, and just part the skin and the fat and the muscle tissue, and then go into the stomach.
Cool. I will let your medicine roll stand for making the incision, but give me either a medicine or investigation to look at the contents.
Oh, I get a plus. I just realized I get a +3 to my medicine rolls because my doctor's back.
Nice. So yeah, you can have
quite
+2 here. Just this is to see what you're identifying.
Okay. That is 3 successes.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
So, the first thing that hits you is the smell. You maybe haven't experienced this exact smell of internal effluence after death, post-mortem. You are very familiar with this.
Hello, old friend.
This specific smell of, like, before you even pierce the stomach, that kind of just the body giving off the gases that it would once it's passed away. Once you cut into the stomach, you get that acidic smell of the stomach bile and acid. And you also begin to pick up kind of this other, like, note beneath it, this almost fermented note. There's something like, you know, it reminds you of beer. And you can see that in his stomach, swilling amongst everything else, you can see the meal that he had, like the partially digested meal that he would have had the night before, which was, you think, probably pork chop, a couple of potatoes, some bread, and then, yeah, amongst it, these little black flecks.
Fucking knew it! Sorry, I shouldn't have said that so loud.
On 3 successes, that's what you get.
You know, being a psychiatrist and being a doctor is very similar at its core. Something inside somebody is sick, and it must be treated.
Doc, I love these crazy one-liners you always got on hand. I could hang out with you all day.
I should really write them down.
You should write a book. Has anyone ever told you that?
Dr. Mike says.
Like a quote a day. I love those, don't
Yeah, if
you?
only there was some kind of system we could develop where I could say something once a day, quotable, and everybody could hear it. It will never happen.
It'll never happen. What are you gonna do? Doc, I feel like we should like take like a nibble of one of these things in like a controlled environment to see what I don't know, or like throw it in the ground, throw it in the water, see how they react.
I'm very curious about your oral fixation here.
I don't know. I just feel like we need to try something crazy, but maybe not.
Crazy. Speaking as a psychiatrist, crazy is what we try to avoid.
Sure. That's so wise. That's why you've got all these quotes. Damn.
Outside, you guys, this is all happening, you guys have been leaving. You walk past Milda Sprottle, who is just catching her breath outside, and she's like, is it all gone well? What's
They're still progressing their way through the autopsy.
I don't feel so good.
What's happened? You look quite peaky, my dear.
I fell into the spring.
You fell into the spring? Well, it's just spring water.
Yeah, but then they made me throw up.
They made you throw
I
up?
threw up.
We can't be taking any risks, was it Mildred? Milda. We can't be taking any risks, Milda, because you see, I have identified that the water coming from your pump is full of tadpoles.
Yeah.
From the pump in the barn?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's
Unusual.
incredibly strange.
Good. Because if it was normal, well, that would be bad. That it's strange is good in the sense that it's unusual, which means that this
It doesn't happen. That's not something that
good, and it shouldn't happen at all.
No, well.
Well, yes, and then I've noticed something. We were coming to look, but while we're here, let me ask you, what am I asking?
I don't know. Do you need a biscuit? Sorry.
No, I don't want to eat or drink anything yet.
This one.
She's had a communion wafer,
okay,
she's fine.
Well, her soul's okay then, that's good.
Yes, and we've got a bit of sustenance to them. We don't skimp on those yet. So, still proper bread. Not the Pringles crisps you're going to get in 100 years' time.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
He's having a vision of the future.
Sorry, here's your crystal ball. The brewery industry in this community, it's called Hops Grave. I presume there's always been hops growing here.
Yes, yeah. There has.
But apparently it wasn't going so well.
We've had issues with some of the yield of the harvest. Oswin Wright would be able to tell you more about it. But obviously he's...
Why would Oswin Wright be able to tell us? Because he grows the stuff.
He grows the stuff. He's the main provider for the entire town.
And Mr. Brannock.
Mayor Brannock, yes.
Yes. He, I get the impression that his brewery business is quite new, that he's part of the industrialization that's going on of these ancient monastic practices of brewing ale. He's managed to, despite failing crops in previous years, has managed to mass produce the stuff.
Yes, yeah, he's. I think he gets his supply from out of town most years when the crop has been low. But this year he's providing for us when a lot of people think that the spring is contaminated in some way.
And would you say that his practices have changed from the old way of doing things when it comes to brewing the hops?
I think he. I imagine he just does it the age-old way, but just on a much larger scale.
I just find that sometimes when scale is increased, certain details can be forgotten. For instance, if the communion wafers were ever to be mass-produced, we might expect to see some degree of enshittification.
What's enshittification?
Well, it's when something gets not as good as it used to be.
It's like forgetting to sacrifice the baby to the well.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry?
Trying to make more beer.
You sounded so haunted.
Trying to make more beer with fewer hops, so it won't have the same hoppy taste. And at some point in the process, you forget to sacrifice a baby to some ancient water deity.
I'm sorry, what? What do you sacrifice a baby to the well?
Well, if you're making beer with fewer hops,
That's
it's not going to taste as good.
I must cut in here. Sorry.
Watering down the
That's
beer,
not
Frank.
what we do here. Watering down the beer or sacrificing a baby to the well.
There's their problem. They do that.
Are you familiar with the murals you've got in your town hall?
Yes.
What's the story there?
Well, the most I know is that this town miraculously survived the plague.
Miraculously, yes. Miracles generally come from God, but I don't think the miracle you're describing, and certainly the miracle that is described in those murals, comes from God.
Well, the story goes that.
Oh yes, tell us.
The story goes that the town was like a lot of the towns out here, and a lot of the villages was beset by the plague, and they isolated in order to keep themselves from spreading it, like a lot of the villages out here. And the townsfolk were set on dying until enough of them had died and the plague would leave. However, the well water was blessed and it cured everyone.
How was it blessed?
Well, that I don't know. People say that all sorts of things. They say that
Well,
they
what's the
sacrificed children to it. They say that just a priest came and gave it a blessing.
I see.
They say that we gave it food from the harvest. We poured beer and wine into it. There's all sorts of nonsense about it. It's all been lost to history. What's his face will know. What's his face? Who is he?
There's not that many people in this town.
There's loads of people in this town. There's actually loads of people in this town. It's just that it was the name I wasn't looking at on the piece of paper. But there are loads of people. It's Matthew would know.
Matthew,
Matthew, the librarian. Matthew Fitzwarren.
A good name.
Matthew Fitzwarren, the librarian.
It's biblical.
A good name, an apostle's name. Good. Well, we shall talk to Matthew Fitzwarren.
Yes.
And we shall find out the history of the town. Because there's in all these stories, there's always a kernel of truth, and the overall picture you're painting for me is one of sacrifice.
Yes.
And sacrifice comes in many forms.
Like babies.
Hopefully not. Hopefully the only sacrifice we have to deal with today is that a priest did come and bless the well, and that's all we need to do, which I've already done, so we can go home. And that's the ultimate sacrifice of our Lord Jesus Christ, who died on the cross for our sins. All right then, shall we?
I think we need to follow these hooves.
Oh yes, that's what we were doing. You seen these hooves? You probably can't see it.
She looks down and just goes, "There's farm animals all over the place. Of course, there's hoof prints.
And then I point at the hooves. Can you see those hoof prints?
Ooh. Can she? I think she can. She just says, yes, I can.
All right, so mine would be a VAESEN, might be a two-legged goat.
Two-legged goat.
We'll see.
Yeah, just hops. Hops grave.
I just want to say, I love the way she rattled off those explanations, like, a priest blessed it, someone poured beer in, maybe sacrificed a baby, maybe someone wrote a letter to the well. I don't know, it could be a bunch of things, all equally mundane.
Yeah, all exact same. All completely normal.
All completely normal.
Nothing to see here.
Baby. It's bollocks.
Right, well, yeah, should we follow these hooves and then go to this library?
I think, yes, that's a very good idea.
But should we grab the others before we go to the library?
Well, we'll check out the hooves first, and then we'll go back, and then we'll regroup, go to the library,
Okay, done.
get answers.
Okay, so you're following the hoof prints.
Fucking
Milda comes back inside to where you guys are, and she just joins you in there. You guys outside follow the hoof prints, and they do just appear to lead to the barn.
Okay.
All right, so
So they came out of the spring.
looks like Isaac isn't the only one being led a dance here. Came out of the spring, walked to the barn, danced with Isaac till he died. Isaac's now in the barn.
Where did they go
Tadpoles come
after?
into this somehow.
I wonder where the hoof marks lead after the dance.
Shall we walk around the perimeter of
I
the
think-
barn and see?
I think so, yeah.
Otherwise, it's still in there, or is simply poof in a whiff of smoke.
You walk around the barn, and you don't see any other.
Okay, poofed her in and quite a
Well, we don't know that. I open the barn and go, "Show yourself, devil, or whatever you are. If you're here, make yourself known, and face the justice of the Lord."
Oh dear.
A waggle may cross about as well.
You waggle your cross about as well.
I've not heard that euphemism for a while, Father.
Waggle me
It's
cross.
no euphemism, I'm waggling.
Okay.
You're not messing about it now.
Boss battle right now.
Saying waggle across and a waggle across.
You have spoken to it.
Oh god.
All right, so we're skipping to the end. This is good. We'll get home before rush hour. Might get a seat on the tube.
Dom, you need to roll me to resist this. And you must choose whether you're resisting with logic or empathy. As this feeling just begins to flood your muscles. You've reached out into this room, called on this thing, said it to show itself before the god.
Oh god.
And then, you just get this, your muscles start to just tense up for a second. You get this feeling that something is trying to do something to you.
Well, I shall use empathy. I shall empathize. I shall reach into my soul, and I will know that when it comes to my footprints, there are another pair in the sand. Jesus will carry me along the beach. We'll all have mojitos before this is done. That's nothing. Jesus! Jesus!
So you needed to beat 2.
Oh no.
Is pushing it advisable? No, probably not.
I'll give you these dice back.
I reckon you should push it.
Can I push it?
Not on a contested roll, I don't think.
Where are you, Jesus?
You'd also give it the chance to push its roll, I believe, if you did that. So,
Where are you, Jesus? Jesus!
so you're stood in this barn and you see these footprints spread out in front of you. You see those hoof prints as well, and you are suddenly just flashed back to that bothy. And you're on the mountainside, sheltering, and you can hear the wind and the rain lashing outside. And then the door opens, and it's like summer has entered this room. This beautiful, windswept woman sweeps in with the smell of fresh flowers. And you see her, and this primal urge, this lust rises up inside of you. And you get the sense that she is reciprocal to this. And then suddenly it's the two of you in this tiny enclosed space, wrapped in each other's arms, dancing, moving together. And then that feeling that you remember that the feeling of her hands on you, and then that pinch down your arm, and how even your blood danced to be with her, how it leapt from you to be close to her, up into her mouth that was waiting. And you get this urge, this feeling that you've repressed, that you've since then, that moment, you've pushed down what you want, what you are after, your urges, and you are suddenly overcome with the desire to feast in whatever manner that might take, to have excess.
Get her out of there.
I'm like, oh, well, Father, I'm not feeling so. Oh,
You just see me
Father.
throw my jacket off and rip my collar off, and I start pulling at my shirt, and the buttons come pinging off, and I pull my trousers down. Take me here! You saucy minx! And I disappear into the barn.
He's having one of these again.
I come out eating an apple, the juice all running down my throat. Yes! My manard swinging around.
Waggling your cross.
I'm waggling my cross.
Oh, he's waggling again.
He's waggling his cross. You're in the room with that.
Father, have I seen this happen before?
No.
No. Okay.
No. Definitely not.
What's happening? Does my sixth sense still is it still going off in this room?
Yeah, it was going off in this room, and then in the moment before Father McAllister shed his clothing and started screaming, "Take me here!" There was this sharp pain in the back of your mind. It was like someone pressing down on the back of your head.
I don't think this is the Pepto-Bismol's not helping very much. Father, what's happening?
The greatest day of my life.
Oh, he's gone nuts.
Have an apple. Join me in this sweaty, fetid embrace.
I'm okay, Father. Thank you.
That apple tastes good as well. That apple tastes like you would fall for it.
Yeah.
I
How could you punish Adam when it tastes so good? Eve was right.
I'm okay. I'm like clutching my
Fruits of
stag.
knowledge.
I'm clutching my staghorn.
Yeah.
Me too.
in front- and I say,
And my crystal ball while I'm at it.
whatever has their clutches on Father Anselm, please let him go. He means you no harm.
You're going to resist on his behalf, or
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you the roll.
That one's cocked. Okay, one success.
Okay, how do you convince him?
Yeah, I'm just holding it, and I go, please, Father Anselm, he just wants to talk with you. He doesn't want to harm you. We just want to understand what has happened here and why everything is happening here. Please let him go.
So you feel as you reach out into the space and make this plea, you feel this like tether. You can feel this pull between the pump in the corner of the room and Father McAllister. Like you literally feel there is some sort of tethering in the air between the two of them, and you bring the horn down just in a slight motion, and as it crosses between the two of them, there's just a sever of that connection. And your wits come back to you. You realise that you're completely naked in this room. And then all you hear is this low, like, almost like a bullfrog. Just this low.
I make the same noise back.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to talk to it.
You're absolutely mad.
Look at you!
What have you done to me?
I didn't do this, Father. Please don't blame this on me.
Practice your witchcraft on me! Put my clothes back on. No, I remember. I was back in the bothy. I think whatever this thing is, it wants the same thing that thing wanted.
What thing?
The Bavanshi wanted blood.
Oh.
Wants blood.
Oh. But then why didn't it take the blood of Isaac?
How do we know that it didn't?
Cut back.
Come back. You're up to your armpits in blood. Like,
It's a hell of a lot of blood.
Milda comes back in and she's quite flustered by seeing you in the middle of this autopsy. She was like, I think I should have stayed outside. She just sits down in a corner and she's just holding her head in her hands. And Ida's just watching you guys intently and she's saying, what did you find?
Well, there seems to be a great degree of oxygen build-up in this man's system. He had been exerting himself to a great degree before he died. And he'd had a good drink of beer.
Right. Well, he would have purchased that either from the brewery or from the inn.
The inn gets its beer from the brewery.
Yes.
And where does the brewery get its hops?
I think they buy it from out of town, as far as I'm aware.
Where out of town?
I don't know. I never asked. You should ask the mayor, I guess, or...
Yeah, we have a few questions for the mayor for sure.
Oh, we and the mayor will be having a little talk. Yes, the mayor and us will be exchanging words. Oh, that's right. A conversation will be had between us and the mayor. We'll talk, it will go back and forth, back and forth.
You tell a dog.
Thanks, G. Mark my word.
Yeah, I've marked them there. Yep. Okay.
Well, we should probably speak to the mayor.
Let's go speak to the mayor, yeah.
Milda, can you tidy this up, please?
Sorry, what?
We don't need to
You
take
just
anything.
shove
do
like
we?
you shove like a needle and thread.
Needle and
into-
thread.
Yeah, and she's just like, as you walk out of
poor
the spring
Milda.
house.
It's like darning a dress.
Only with more scooping.
And then as you go up the stairs, all you hear is her go, as the door shuts. So what are you going to do? I guess you reconvene in the lot outside the front of the barn.
Yeah, do
Father
you
will make-
Don't you tell them anything about my nakedness.
Father got nude.
I beg your pardon?
I was possessed by the spirit of the beast that stalks this place. I believe it wants blood.
Okay, so do you fill us in on everything that happened?
No.
No.
Was there any blood in Isaac?
Plenty, yes. He had been, we believe, dancing.
Perhaps the thing cannot take blood, but it must be offered it. Sacrifice seems to be the theme. And a sacrifice, I think you were right, Doctor. A sacrifice has not been observed.
He also had those little black curlicues in his stomach, and he'd drunken some beer.
Oh.
We think maybe the water is not where the poison lies.
Maybe Ida chimes in, and when you say the curly call,
Who's here?
I just come with you outside. And she says, like, maybe
Jesus, I...
maybe, sorry,
footsteps,
I've got very
that
soft
one.
feet.
Milda, bring the needle!
Milda's busy.
Yeah, she says, maybe Mrs. Ansley will be able to help you with the whatever that is.
Yeah.
Just pointing to the thing in your hand, the little curlicue. She says she's a bit of a herbalist, so she might be able to identify whatever that is.
Sure. I'm sure the missing kid's a part of all this as well, so we might as well.
Indeed.
You've not eaten any of it yet, have you?
Not
No,
without the
despite
trying.
my best efforts, no.
So, we have some potential leads. We should go and speak to Mrs. Ainsley. She may
Yes.
be able to cast some illumination on the folk practices hereabouts. And also on that front, there's Matthew, who is the librarian, from what I gather, who may be able to explain some of the more esoteric elements of the murals that we saw.
Yes.
And who else did we want
we
to say?
need to
And
go
then
back
just
to the
speak to
mayor.
Brannock, and I think probably we should exchange some words with him.
Maybe we leave him for last so we come in armed with as much information as possible in case he is a shady character.
Lots of words to say to him and then words that he'll say.
Don't go on and on about this.
Save it for the conversation we have with him.
3 potentially dumb thoughts. 1, do we need to take a closer look at the tadpoles? 2, is it worth talking to the dead kid's parents? Do we feel like we've got all we've gotten from this farm?
Oh, yes.
And 3, what the fuck did I write here?
You can't read. It's okay. It's not
I
your
can't
fault.
read. I don't read. It can't have been that important. So it can't have been that important.
Well,
so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
If it's all right with you, Dom, when you got dressed again, could it be that you didn't quite button up the cuff on your left arm?
yeah.
Father, I can't help but notice a wound or mark of some kind on your arm.
Aye.
Have you seen a doctor about this? It looks unusual.
Oh, it's very old. Very, very old. It's a mark of the VAESEN. I don't normally show people this, but, well, we have the sight.
I mean, I had the sight earlier. I saw everything.
So the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
A Highland spirit, the Bavanshi, gave me this mark when she tried to take my blood. She dipped her finger in my veins, drank as deeply as she could before I beat her away. I was lucky that night. And this is my little reminder that line from Hamlet.
You said
That
whatever
famous and unforgettable line from Hamlet.
that everybody
And
knows.
something about philosophy, Horatio. Aye.
You never forget it.
No way.
And you had something similar happen in the barn just now? You said similar energy or something?
A very similar energy, aye. I was transported back to that night. Only there was dancing. I can tell you on that night, in reality, there was no dancing. Something else.
Are you okay, Father?
Yes, don't touch me.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry.
This cassock is tenting at the front.
All right. Well, should we go talk to the Father first?
I mean, only if y'all think we should. I mean, we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
A lot of trails to follow. I would like to take a closer look at the tadpoles just to make sure they're fucking tadpoles.
Yes.
Well, they're right here. Let's take a look.
Let's
Yes.
take a look. Can I take a look at the goddamn
Sure you can, roll
tadpoles?
for me if you want.
Goddamn.
Goddamn tadpoles.
1, 2, 2
Two.
6s.
They're tadpoles.
All right, great.
Just regular.
They are
Feel good about that.
regular tadpoles.
Love a tadpole.
I mean, that is quite good to know, though,
Yeah.
because they would have been in the water. So.
What if
What do you-
Nilda's frog is behind this all?
Yeah.
You were making frog noises when I came to my senses.
Yes.
What?
The whatever it was that had its grasp of you let out a low sound like a big toad. So I thought I would try to talk back to it, but it.
A toad spirit. Do we know anything of that?
Sorry, what? I don't know what came over me. Sorry. Do we know anything about toad
Toad
spirits?
spirits. You can roll me a learning if you want.
One, getting on one.
Learning. There's logic.
There you go.
That's a nothing. That's a big fat nothing.
Did you roll that?
No.
Oh. 3 sixes. The number of the beast.
Oh, 2 sixes.
2 sixes.
Ooh.
I mean,
The number of the
That's
yeast.
probably good. I'll see if I can get more than that. Nope. 3 threes. Though.
2 sixes. So on 2 sixes, you know that toad spirits specifically, like there is a spirit called the Great Horned Toad, but that is not local to this region specifically. You do know that a lot of river spirits and a lot of shapeshifters generally have the ability to turn into toads. You also know that frogs and toads are the familiars of witches in a lot of circumstances.
You're so right. It's right in the face. We got to look at that toad.
We've got to look at that toad. Excuse me. We need to go look at a toad. We'll be back.
Okay.
You can also come with.
Yes, that is the way welcome to us.
Well, I say all of that prior to you saying that, probably. Probably won't prompt you. Familiars of witches, of course.
You're probably a lot better at this than... That's not a weird European accent. That's an English accent. You're probably a lot better at this than me. I wonder if Milda's confused and fearful appearance is something of an act. You're an experienced tracker. Could you perhaps sneak back to the building and see if you can get a look at Milda unobserved?
I can certainly try. Is stealth my strong suit? Not really. I think I like your idea, though. I can't. If we make it about tracking, then yes, for sure. Yeah. Could I? Is there any way I could use my hunting equipment to?
I would say maybe you could use logic to try and stealth your way here. That seems like a fair compromise.
I do have a 0 in. No, that's not true. I have a 3 in logic. Okay. Logic with what skill?
Stealth.
Stealth. Okay.
Stealth logic.
What's your stealth score?
1.
Okay.
You have something in this.
I have 4. Okay. And I said get a +1 in hunting equipment? No.
Nope.
Okay. That is a failure.
Hey, your precision's 5, right?
My precision is 5, yeah.
Yeah, so that's stealth is a precision skill.
I mean, you can just roll a regular stealth if you want.
Because, he told me to do logic.
Oh, yeah, but I was saying that as an option because you want to use your hunting equipment.
okay.
If that's better, you can do whatever you want.
I'll
so
do
just add the extra
precision.
dice if you would like.
So I'll add 2 more, because my logic was 3.
Yep.
Plus stealth is 1. Okay. Come on.
Yes! 6.
Okay.
So you sneak up to this door, and you, from being in there, you know that the only way in is that little door that creaks on its hinges, and you manage to just pry it open as slowly as possible. And you can see down the small stairway that leads into this crevice in the earth where Milda is, and she's hunched over and she's sort of fidgeting, she's scratching the back of her head as she's over this body. And then she's itching the back of her neck quite a lot, and then she's got the needle in one hand. And she's crying. She's just weeping. She turns and you can see that she's just sort of crying over this body holding this needle, and she seems to be struggling to sew it back up. As she scratches though, you can see that on the back of her neck there are these red marks, not from the scratching themselves, but this sort of breakout of something like the blisters or something.
No, she's got the
warty touch.
the wart of the.
I think it's some touching to.
Where do I see her toad or whatever?
Her toad.
I see her toad. Oh my god!
Please, this is a game. The children watch this. Anna Maria, my God.
Let me see that toad. Come on, Milda.
You see her toad. It's stuffed in a pouch in front. God. It's just a little frog. It's just a tiny little. It's a tiny little river frog.
Aww.
She's sort of petting it to calm herself down.
Licking it.
But that's it. Yeah, her eyes roll back in her head. And then she's like,
What?
from licking the toes. That's what you hear.
Did you hear?
Wow.
I think I haul ass over to y'all. Make sure no one else.
That counts as one of the Muppets.
I was gonna say it has
3,
to, right?
That's 3. I haul ass over to y'all, making sure no one else can hear, and be like, she's got a plague. She's got plague symptoms. She was. First of all, we should not have made her fucking sew up the body. She's crashing out. I think she's gonna kill herself. Like, this is so stressful.
Oh no.
I am starting to feel a little guilty now.
That being said, she was like scratching at the back of her neck, and there were these like raised red bumps. It's giving plague.
It's giving.
Is how they talk in the Wild West.
It's giving plague.
It's giving plague,
Yeehaw.
y'all.
It's giving plague. That's how they do it.
Some pact, I think you're right, some pact was made during the Black Death. And now the pact has not been met because of industrialization, perhaps, and gentrification of breweries.
Not sacrificing babies.
Exactly. And so the off-putting of the Black Death will now be revisited. Because that was being held at bay because of the contract.
You reckon this is some kind of debt
I think
being
it's a
paid
debt.
in full?
Exactly.
Death dead.
I think Mr.
It's a very astute and handsome conclusion.
I think Mr. Brannock has been cutting corners. What? What did you say?
I need to check on Milda.
Really quick, I don't want to blow up her spot. Should she be quarantined?
Well, I mean, in this wee village, it practically is. The only people outside the village at risk are us.
Okay, I put on these huge, long, elbow-length rubber gloves and the bird mask and say, I'm going to go and reassure her.
She's gonna have a heart attack, dog!
I walk into the hut.
Oh,
You
good
walk
job,
into the
no,
hut.
fuck!
She's like petting this frog and she's holding this needle and she's weeping slightly and she's just about, you can see that she's like, her breath is heaving as you walk into the room and she just about settles down and then she turns to look at you and she just goes, "Wah!" and this frog just goes flying in the air, lands in the spring.
Lands in the spring, he
And she
said.
sprawls the floor. She sprawls over the body, which freaks her out even further. She's like crawling away. She's pushing Isaac's body out of the way. She like scuttles back into the corner, and she's like, "What's happening?"
Jesus wept.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I take some kind of calming sedative opiate from my bag.
Yep. You need an inhaler, I think.
So you pull this big needle from your bag, and you
With my huge
with your
elbow-length leather gloves.
and you stride across the room without talking, and just go to and her face is just pure panic. You grab one hand and you inject this thing, and she just goes. And then she just like ends up breathing softly, but she's a little bit unresponsive.
Oh no.
Just,
This has gone
Poor
swimmingly.
woman.
I just put my hand on her chest to measure her breathing until she calms down and say, my empathy score is 4.
I'm literally
-5! Shout from outside. I feel you!
Just make sure she's lying in a way in which her airways are clear.
Yep.
And I'm going to finish the job myself of tidying up this
Okay,
body.
great. So you pluck the needle off the floor where it fell, and you sew the body up,
Right.
and then you leave the room. You wouldn't have cared about cleaning the needle. It's doesn't matter.
I will also cover up the body too, so she doesn't see it when she wakes up.
Great. Okay. So and you manage to sort of like bed her down in some of the sacks of flour that are here. So she's just like,
I put the frog back in the pocket.
and the frog goes in the pocket, and it just sits there, riveting away to itself, quite happy.
It's like I was never here. Not a legend.
She's gonna have nightmares.
New sleep paralysis demon unlocked.
Yeah. Job well done.
You see the little achievement pop up. Ding! She has the sight now, guys.
Yeah.
She's on your team.
Yay.
But of course she had it before because she's a witch.
That's right. Everything I've done was right.
Where do you want to go?
Well, I'm quite keen to get some answers about, see if this hypothesis is correct before we pursue it too far. Maybe the library is the place to do it.
So I would say, as you come out of here, you've spent a while at this farm doing this investigation. You got here mid to late afternoon as it was. The sun is beginning to dim in the sky, so there's probably not a lot of time left in daylight hours to make your rounds. So pick where you want to go wisely.
Okay.
Ida says to you as well, she's like, I've taken the liberty of booking you some rooms at the inn, the Sop and
thank
Bucket.
you.
So if you do run out of time of investigation today, you can stay there overnight.
Thank you, Ada.
We'll have questions there anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we split up?
Yeah.
Make
Always
the
a
most
good
of the
idea.
daylight that we have left?
Yeah. Do we want to go to the library?
Crack some spines of books.
Perhaps we should investigate the brewery while it's closed for business.
Good idea, yeah. Let's do that. So
See
they'll
if
go to the library.
the Hobs bag says something like from, and then the name of the place they're from.
You want to
Hell.
break into the brewery?
Yeah, let's break into the brewery.
Hops
Fuck
from
it.
hell.
You're going to break into the
Fermented
brewery. You guys are going to
The library.
the library. So you have to walk back in town. You probably get there first because the brewery is a little bit further out of town. You would arrive at the library first, so let's do that first. It is a very small. Calling it a library is maybe a stretch.
It's a bookcase.
It's a bit of a reach. It's a house. It's a converted cottage, and it is packed to the rafters with books. A lot of them are like gentlemen's walking guides for the region, and general kind of geographical surveys and things like that. But then there's a lot of books on folklore and mythology and the history of the British Isles, all kind of crammed into this tiny space. And as you go in the door, you hear the bell chime as you go in, and you're immediately assaulted with that musty scent of old book. And you just hear a voice say, "Hello?
Oh, hello. Is that Matthew?
Oh yes, Matthew Fitzwarren, the librarian. Lovely to meet you.
Oh, so nice to meet you as well.
What's your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Saren.
Saren, that's a lovely name.
Thank you. It's Welsh.
Is it?
Allegedly.
Unlike your accent.
I have a Welsh accent.
Allegedly.
And you are?
God be with you, child. I'm Father McAllister. We're here on some local business, advising on matters spiritual and even more spiritual.
Yes. We saw the murals about your town's history.
Yes, they were they were a personal a passion project of mine, shall we say.
Did you paint them?
Yes, I made them. I made them myself, and they are telling the story of Hobsgrave.
Well, we have questions.
Okay, yes.
Well, we are familiar with the Black Death, of course, and how
Yes.
places like yours probably secluded themselves, but what's all this about babies and yellow eyes and wells?
Yes.
Yes. Well, the what do you mean the yellow eyes and wells?
There's some yellow eyes in the painting in the well.
I didn't paint the murals. I just did the decoration of the well this year.
Oh, sorry. We thought you.
Do you mean
painted
the lichen boards?
The lichen boards, yes.
They have yellow eyes.
Oh yes, of course. I gave him yellow eyes. Well, it's that's
Sorry, I thought you couldn't see them.
it's a local myth. It is it's part of the fabric of the story that came out of the Black Plague. When this town was hit, people decided that we would isolate the people here. They were willing to die to save other towns in the local region. They were willing to seal themselves off and succumb to the plague. What was it? 30% of the population or something would have passed, and those that had it and survived, they would never get it again. So that was the logic was hunker down, let it ravage the town, and whoever survives will go on to live and prosper. But let's not move around. And I think it's very astute, actually, to have decided that even back in those days, when the logic of how plagues were spread was unknown to them, that they decided that we were going to stay put and not spread this to other people. Very noble. But the myth goes that the town survived being wiped out by the plague because they made a deal, or they made a sacrifice to the well, and the waters of the well became blessed from that point forward, and they could cure all ailments.
All ailments.
And that's why every year we bless the well.
How do you bless the well?
Well, not in the way that it's thought that they did then.
So you don't sacrifice babies?
No. We the priest blesses the well usually.
Right.
But yes, it's all local superstition, isn't it? It's they sacrifice something to the well to be blessed, and then Old Wart gives them what they want.
What are you sacrificing to the well?
What?
Oh yes, Wart is the spirit of the well.
What?
Water. There's Water the Mere is his name.
What to the mere?
Water the Mere. He's just a river fae or the spirit.
And is he a friendly spirit?
Well, it's believed that he's, like most fae, he's capricious and fickle. Not inherently dangerous, but is something of a jester. And he loves to play music, actually, is what people say.
Music? What's... he plays the music.
He plays the music and people will dance.
Aye. This sacrifice you're talking about, this blessing that goes on, when did that change? When did that stop being whatever it was before and start being people doing little blessings?
I mean, we've at least for the last few hundred years, we've been doing blessings with the church involved. As far as I'm aware from the records, the town only ever, if they even did, and this is conjecture, they've sacrificed something to the well. That only ever happened the one time.
Only once?
Well, that blows
And
my theory.
I'm honestly unsure they even did that one time. Most likely it is just an explanation for why miraculously more people in this town survived the plague than was average.
And, well, if you'd humour an old priest, an old man of the cloth, this Old Wart,
Yes.
what if it was Old Wart, let's say, and Old Wart was unhappy? How would you appease him?
Oh, let me have a think. And he goes rifling through some of the books in the background, and he says, "I had a book on this. I had a book." And he flicks through, and he's like, "Ooh, he. What can I tell you about him? Oh, there's some in here." And he like flicks through one of the books, and he's got like a little page on, and he says that he's. I mean, this is all very typical Fae stuff, really. He's apparently sensitive to Christian symbols, and he won't go anywhere near the church. But he's he also just like it says he loves instruments, and he'll stop to tune any untuned instrument specifically, and then he some of the myths say that he likes to make people dance until they drop, or he makes people dance into water bodies until they drown. But he doesn't know. He's just bored. People think that because he's a river spirit or a water spirit, but he lives in a well and he's trapped at the bottom. He doesn't get to run and play like all of the other spirits.
I see. So,
But I had another book that had some stuff in it, but I think the father must have taken that.
Who took?
The pastor,
Yes.
Pastor Leach. He's gathered up a few of the more esoteric books, shall we say,
Right.
and he's sequestered them away in the church. He doesn't think they're good for the town at a time when we're talking of witchcraft and witch-king, warlocks and all that sort of stuff.
who padlocked the well? Do you know?
I think the mayor padlocked the well. I think he said that it was. His worry is that it's causing
Contamination.
the contamination. So they're waiting for it to be blessed tomorrow. The well. But I don't. I don't necessarily believe that's true.
What do you believe?
Well, I mean, if we're going off what the old books say, then blessing the well with a Christian ceremony isn't going to do anything for a spirit that doesn't like Christian symbols, is it?
Might annoy it.
Might annoy it. It might just do nothing. Might just pass it by.
Do the pastor and Mr. Brannock get on quite well? Are they?
Buddy.
Yeah, they are. I think they get on as well as can be. They are responsible for the town soul and for its body and spirit, I guess. Like it is.
Would you describe them as conspirators?
I'm sorry, what?
If there was a conspiracy, let's say that they were involved, does their behaviour does their bond arouse any suspicion, or is it just completely normal day-to-day business? Or do they spend an unusual amount of time together?
I wouldn't say that they do. I mean, they are normally...
Whispering in dark corners of inns.
With cool cloaks over their heads.
I mean, I've certainly not seen any cool cloaks or cloaks of any kind beyond usual ones to keep out the rain and the weather. And I'm not a frequenter of the inn myself, so I wouldn't have seen them in any dark corners either. As far as I know, the pastor keeps to his in the church, and the mayor keeps to his at the town hall, and maybe mostly in the brewery. But you know,
and Mr. Brannock hasn't taken a particular interest in Old Wart.
Not that I've heard.
Interesting. Well, you've been very helpful.
Yes.
Mr.
Fitzwarren.
Fitzwarren. What an itchy nose. It's driving me mad.
It's all these books.
Yeah, well,
that make you
as I
sneeze.
said, if you wanted any more on,
What did you call me?
I said if you wanted any more on Old Wart, then you could. If you wanted any more on Old Wart, you could either try to ask the pastor to see if you could see that book, or I don't know, maybe who else knows stuff about this? Maybe Winifred Ansley would know a bit more.
Yes.
She's on our list to exchange words with. Well, thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Matthew.
You're welcome. So you guys head out the door, the bell jingles.
As we step out, I do want to say, I suspect conspiracy. I think Mr. Brannock and this pastor are in cahoots in some way. Yes. My suspicion, my fear is that the pastor is trying to use this esoteric knowledge to, I don't know, exploit Old Wart in some way, and that's what he'll do tomorrow at the blessing.
Yes.
We can't let that happen.
And Milda's somehow involved as well.
The best thing you could do, best thing you could do is get that well open, leave a broken guitar next to it, and wait for the fella to show up, and then we can have words with him directly.
I was going to say we should just play music for him, because I feel like he's playing music for other people, but probably isn't ever having music played for him.
Can't forget that this could still be the devil.
I don't think it is.
And he's very good on the fiddle.
No, but if we play it, then it means that they won't have to play it.
The devil will challenge us to a fiddling contest.
Where are you guys going to head next? Sorry, Quinn.
Should we go to Ansley?
I guess so,
Should we say we all decided to, after we split up, decide to meet somewhere? We meet at Ansley.
You can all meet at the Ansleys if you want to.
Yeah, good plan.
Okay, so you guys are heading over there. You've been to that. You guys head to the brewery, and as you guys heard that bell jingle on the door, you're hearing the bell sound outside the brewery as people are closing up for the day. The sun is cresting the horizon now. You've got that lovely amber glow of golden hour. People are starting to stream out into the streets, and this is quite a large building built on a little brook that travels around the edge of town. You can see that it's got large stone walls and a wrought iron fence that drags across, and as the last person is leaving, they begin to drag it across and lock it for the night, leaving the brewery still. You do get the sense that there is some sort of rudimentary guards left in the grounds just patrolling, or a night watchman of some description.
Well, first, so we're not recognized, I suggest we wear these masks, and I bring out a couple of the bird masks. And so we do not leave prints, I have a pair of gloves for us, and I bring another big pair of these big elbow-length rubber gloves. There.
I haven't done this in 30 years. She takes off her cowboy hat to put on the fucking mask.
Oh my gosh.
And puts the hat back on.
Yeah. No one's gonna catch on to
Changed
this.
your top. In 30 years, I've not changed my t-shirt. I've been wearing the same t-shirt. I didn't know how to get it off.
Okay. So this is a tough prospect we set up for ourselves here. I will say, as we were just kind of lurking and watching everybody come out, I think I was also keeping an eye out to see if anybody else was wearing that bird pin that we saw on the bear. And as we walked,
the bird pin.
I had to look way back up to the top of the page. And just like also as we were walking through town, keeping an eye out, like, is that sigil anywhere? Is that logo anywhere? Is anything at all?
So roll me an observation.
Secret cult headquarters.
That'd be real helpful. For example. 1-6.
1-6. You don't see any, and I think you've been paying quite close attention actually, you don't see any replicas of this brooch on anyone, you don't see anything that even looks remotely like this sigil. It seems that was one very specific to the mayor.
Sure. Well, how do you reckon we sneak on up in here? Should we do a little stroll around the perimeter, see what's shaking?
Yeah, let's see if there is a weak point in the security we can exploit.
Nothing to see here, just two dudes and
regular ladies in creepy masks.
creepy ass and gloves.
Giant rubber gloves.
Giant rubber gloves. Good. We
Madness.
take a casual little stroll.
You're going to take a casual stroll around, and you're looking for weak points. So let's have. I would give you investigation or vigilance.
I'll take investigation. That's
Yep.
going to be a 6. That is 1 success.
1 success.
Okay. Learning that I really should have padded my logic stat for this game. Now I know. One success also.
Okay, so both of you doing the rounds. This wall's quite tall. It's like a 15-foot wall, maybe, heading up, and it's very uniformly built. There doesn't seem to be any kind of oddities or cracks or crevices that you could potentially hold on to cling your way up. But you do find, having grown up one side from near where the brook is, quite a lot of like clinging ivy is growing up one half of the wall.
I think there's only one thing for it. Let's have a climb, brother.
Yeah, we're climbing the ivy.
Agility rolls, please.
Excellent.
That is 2 dice.
Go bad.
Is it?
2 dice.
I'm an academic.
Well, physique and so it's just your. Is it just your
My
physique?
physique is
attack?
2, and my agility is 0.
Promising.
Come on. No, that does not go well.
You can push it.
Yes.
Lovely.
So, can't get a grip with these giant rubber gloves on. So I actually take the gloves off to use my bare hands to try to get a better grip on the ivy
Excellent.
on the way up.
On the poison ivy.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
Lovely.
Prickly.
Let's see what happens. That's a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Can
So
I help him up once I'm up?
I would give you 1 more dice, Tom, to your roll from this help. So you managed to scoot your way up this ivy, and you've got the gloves on still, so you're actually not managing to touch it with your bare hands. So you get up to the top, and you manage to haul yourself to sit over the top of the wall, straddling it on both sides. You then are offering your leg down to help as a point. Yeah.
Come on.
So-
Clench your butt cheeks, Doc. Put some oomph into it.
1 and 6, 1 and 6. It's a 5.
Okay, so you're as you're climbing, you can and you've taken these gloves off to get better purchase. You can already feel the spread of this like prickly heat all up your hands. You then reach out to grab this boot, this alligator skin boot that's left for you, which is quite slick and slippy, isn't it? And it just comes away in your hand. You just manage to you are slipping off the boot. You cinch in to keep it, but the whole thing just comes away from the foot, and you tumble down to the floor. You manage to land on your feet, but the whole momentum wheels you backwards, and you fall into the brook. Your head goes under the water for a second, and then it's like you've been splashed awake in a scene from your past. You're at the table with your father and your mother. In that moment, you know the one. They're saying, "Why don't you join us for dinner? Come on, eat, Michaela. Eat your dinner. Eat your dinner, Michaela."
I reach my hand out and very timidly just tear a strip of meat from the leg. And too afraid to break my parents' gaze, just slip it inside my mouth, don't even chew. One gulping swallow.
That's it. Good girl. And then you break the surface of the brook and you stumble onto the banks and some of the water's gone into your mouth and you're coughing and you're spluttering and you go retching on the bank and you just and frog spawn. Just a stream of frog spawn leaves your mouth.
Can I grab an emetic from my bag and emetic myself? Just knock it back.
You certainly can, and I would also need a fear roll for that.
Of course,
for having just barfed frog spawn.
Oh God.
How much do I need to roll?
sleep again.
So a fear roll, it's going to be you need to beat a 1, and you need to use either your empathy or your logic here. So you need to choose one, and then you roll the dice, and then you just need to get one success, and you will manage to stop yourself being afraid.
That is a 1.
Good. Okay, so there's this rising moment of panic as you see this, like, these gelatinous, they're almost like eyeballs, like they're all looking back at you. This swarm of things that you've just extruded from yourselves. And you get this, you just feel the panic rising in you manage to calm yourself and you manage to get the emetic down you and then you're just more and more and more just barfing up until there's nothing but just bile and that burning sensation in your throat, which matches the burning sensation of your arms.
I think I've climbed down at this point.
You did all
I think, I mean, I see you go in the water and I'm like, shit! And I jump back down and I'm like, thumping you on the back. I'm like, you okay, Doc? Damn it!
I think I'm so exhausted from the physical trauma of the vomiting and the emotional trauma, just full on pass out.
I'm like, oh, this didn't turn out half as well as we thought it might. Okay. I think I just kind of like drag you over to like a tree, kind of prop you up on the tree. I start peeking through your medicine bag to see if there's like anything that might help that I can force down your throat.
None of it's labeled, but it's different colours and stuff.
You can roll me a learning roll to see if you can pick stuff.
Oh no.
I would love to. My learning is 0. Good.
It doesn't matter if it's labeled anyways, you can't read.
That's nothing.
Nothing.
That is nothing.
Tom, by the way, you're also going to take a condition for having failed that pushed roll. So let's take the exhausted one because you have described that as well. And that's nothing.
That's nothing.
Oh, great. Well, there's a bunch of stuff that looks really good here.
Sure.
There's some really lovely purple ones.
Really
red one,
ones.
like aquamarine. Oh, that's great.
Is there
Dealer's
anything?
choice.
Is there anything like that looks really like refreshing and green? Can I make a flat luck check? Do they have luck checks in this
No,
game?
they do not.
Good.
So you want refreshing and green. I think you could.
Or even just if he has like water. Does he have like any meat on him?
There's some clear liquid in there, yeah.
Oh no.
I fear she'd do it. I fear she'd do
If she
it.
does it, then.
Oh
thing.
no.
So you do find
It's just like a little drop.
you do find a small canister that you think you might contain water, and you pour it into.
Yeah, she wouldn't try out a random potion, just like
Michaela.
looking like on your side, like something that, like a water skin or something.
Yeah.
I'd say the one thing which is identifiable for what it is a bottle of fine wine, which is one of my starting items.
Okay, I think
that's-
she'd do that, yeah. Because I don't think she would. She's not a complete fucking
I'm
idiot.
just saying, there's some clear liquid in there. It's clear.
She looks into the little doctor's mouth. She's like, should I? No, Gigi. Remember what happened last? Oh my God! Remember what happened last time? We can't do it. Closes it, puts it back. Sort of fiddles around, finds a brand new bottle of wine. Is like, I'm sure he wouldn't be mad, and just kind of trickles it down your throat a little bit. Like, come on, doc. Come on. This is the magic juice. Come on.
Magic juice revives you. You splutter as the taste of what color is it? Red wine.
Yes.
Yeah, as red wine hits you. It's quite pairs well with meat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Red
It's a
meat.
she, by the way, Michaela.
You're so right. I still had Mads Mikkelsen in
Yeah,
my
no
brain.
worries.
Yes, femme fatale.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
So as that taste ripples across your palate, you are sort of brought back into the world, and you're spluttering again for the third time now. As you're just sort of this wine, and you're just you're so shocked as to why you would be having wine right now. But you're out of the moment and you're back in the game.
Okay, I think for a moment, still like, although the spluttering is quite sudden, like mentally the recovery is a lot slower. But as like this red liquid dribbles from her lips, like briefly she just says, blood. And then tastes it, realizes what it is, clears her head.
It's just wine, honey. It's just wine.
It's just wine, yes.
You okay?
It's just wine and chicken.
Well, what?
Never mind. I think maybe we are not the master spies we thought we were.
No, I don't think the break-in was quite the right route. Maybe we should just talk to a guard, but
I think something about the country is making me a little reckless.
I fear I haven't helped in that regard.
Really me.
No.
Maybe we just go straight to meeting the others at the Ansleys.
I think it's best we don't talk about what happened. We just say that it was very busy.
Very busy.
And we turned around
Yeah.
and we went back the other way.
I
Like it's
completely
the Guinness tour. It was just very busy. The Sky Bar wasn't all it was cracked up to be. 90% of people didn't even want to drink the Guinness.
Yeah.
They were so many
Full of tadpoles.
Yeah, it was full of tadpoles. So you're going to go meet up at the Ansleys.
I think, I feel like this whole ordeal took like 25
Yeah,
minutes.
so I think you actually end up getting there first because they were actually at the library doing stuff. Whereas you just fell in the river and passed out. So you arrive at this house, and it's set apart from most of the other houses in town, and like materialistically, it's much more shabbily made. It is like a small stone cottage again, but it is lilting into the ground, almost like the ground around it is sinking somewhat. And there's a waterlogged lawn or garden with a small picket fence around. The outside of this building has been whitewashed as well, but even that it's flecked with mud in a way that sort of suggests to you that people have been pelting it with mud. Like people have been throwing mud at this house, and you can see that this little hut sits there, just at a really odd angle into the ground.
Man, I wonder why she's staying inside, you know? It's really weird to stay inside when your house is getting pelted with mud. I go up to the house and just do a very gentle knock on the door.
There's no answer, but the door does slide open.
Oh.
Just
Mrs. Ansley, are you in there?
as the door opens, you get this waft of like mildew or damp. It's that kind of like stale. It's stale air that hits you.
Oh no, Mrs. Ainsley, and
inside,
I like put my head more in.
Yeah. So the sun's coming down low over the horizon here as well, and you would think that because of its lower, it's open fields off to the back of this house. You would think because it was lower lying, you would actually get more light inside, as it would be streaming in through the windows. But in here, it's so dark. The room itself, and you kind of open into almost a one-room cottage, and it's, from what you can tell, even in this gloom, you can see that a lot of the surfaces are cluttered and piled high with various things in jars. There's a lot of books and other bits and bobs in one corner. The kitchen itself is cluttered with pots and pans, and almost silhouetted against the window is this figure that's just sort of hunched and facing away from you.
I'm so sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Ainsley.
I'll just say I've taken my gun out and put it behind my back at just the smell.
Yeah.
I'm fingering my crucifix. Not a euphemism.
You can see that the figure is making these sort of erratic movements with its hand as it mutters under its breath.
Does it look like the erratic movements of Hilda? Milda? Does it look like her erratic movements?
There's a similarity.
Sure.
It's a bit more pronounced.
Okay.
Maybe.
He said it.
That's it.
Mrs. Ainsley?
I'm fucking with you. As you go in, so you say Mrs. Ainsley, and you just hear her go, "What?
Oh.
Who's there?"
Oh, hello, Mrs. Ainsley. We're just here to
try to help your town and hopefully you as well. We wonder if we could talk to you for a
Want to help
moment?
the town? I care not for the town.
That's fair. We can see that they've not been very kind to you.
No, they call me a witch.
That's...
They say I cavort with the devil on the Black Sabbaths.
And do you? You can tell me.
I take out my crystal ball. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, we all
guess you
have
do.
the side. We cavort with magic all the time.
And we're far beyond the age of burning witches. We know now that Jesus' love is eternal, and he will welcome you back into the fold. You only have to ask.
No, I don't like the church.
Uh-huh.
Or should I say the church doesn't like me.
Because you cavort with the devil, or because...
I do not cavort with the devil.
Well, that's good enough by my book.
She scratches her hand and she says, you have the sight, you say?
All of us,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, hi.
She's still facing away from you. She's sort of like side-eyeing you. You can't really see her because she's silhouetted. She says, where have you come from?
I'm born and raised London.
Why
And
do,
I'm born and raised Wales.
Allegedly.
why do 4 people with a sight come here?
Well, that little boy died up on that farm a couple nights ago.
What boy?
Isaac.
Isaac.
Isaac Wright is dead.
That's right.
Yes.
How did he die?
We believe he danced himself to death.
Danced himself to death.
Would you know anything about this? And I, still on a cloth with the little black thing.
Are you going close?
I think
Careful
I'll
now.
leave it on a table.
She grabs your hand. She takes the thing. And as she turns to you, you can see that her whole face is covered in these patches of red goop. Her hand that grasps you is like rubbed raw. Like it's like she's been scratching it and scratching it and scratching it. And there's almost this twitch in her fingers as she grabs your wrist. And she takes this thing. And she says, this.
It was in his stomach.
This is St. Anthony's fire. This is ergot.
Which one is St. Anthony?
Father,
Oh,
please explain.
there's loads of St. Anthony's. There's about 12 of them, maybe more. St. Anthony's fire is in wheat.
It's a fungus.
It's a fungus. It drives you crazy. It's where the dancing sickness comes from. I think. Certainly, it drives people mad. Crazy hallucinations, that sort of thing.
That's so weird, though, because there's definitely VAESEN involved. But that sounds just like a normal...
Well, it's
Normal thing.
it's not. It's not ideal.
No, it's definitely not ideal, yes.
But yes, they think the ergot is what caused a lot of the dancing sicknesses. But someone was dancing with Isaac up at that farm. We know that.
Yes.
Someone with 2 hooves for legs.
Doc, can you clean me off?
I get some rubbing alcohol.
I really don't want this plague, okay?
Aye, hooves.
Who do you think it could be?
Well, my initial suspicion was that it was the devil. But now I'm hearing all this talk of old Wart, who sounds like a toad. Toads don't have hooves. So, you tell me, that's what we're hoping you'll inform us of.
Old Wart. He is the spirit of the well,
Indeed.
and he can only be quieted with the ritual.
Ah. I have my concerns that your pastor may be dabbling with things he doesn't understand. He's gone and collected a lot of books about
Yes,
such
the
things.
pastor hates the old ways.
Well, we think maybe the old ways haven't been fulfilled, and that's why there's all this trouble with, you know.
My skin condition.
Well, it's not just you, I can tell you that. It's quite a few people looking
I
a bit
know it's
scaly.
quite a few people. That's what Rowan was looking into.
Your son.
Yes, your son.
He's missing.
Yes.
Is he?
Where
Yes, he left 2 days hence.
Okay, because the mayor seems to think he's just kind of gone off on the woods on his own, but that's not true.
Rowan would never go off on his own. My Rowan was investigating the mayor.
Well, ain't that a son of a bitch?
An evil mayor.
Oh, he wouldn't. Not for Tom coming back, would he? An evil mayor? Tom is special. He loves an evil mayor. I shouldn't have. It's not your birthday, is it?
An evil mayor and something wrong with the church, do you reckon, Father?
Well, I mean, if you're going to engage me on theology, I mean, my opinion is Anglicanism, though better than Presbyterianism, is still not Catholicism. So, yes, I'd say there is something wrong with the church. They're not talking in Latin at the wall. They're doing it all wrong. They believe they're drinking wine instead of actual blood. It is magic and it does work.
Tell me, madam, do you grow Durham wheat here?
Not that I know.
Because there's something wrong with your pasta.
Jesus Christ.
We don't get that yet. But I've seen it in my crystal ball. Taglia, tell me more.
Did Rowan find anything about the mayor before he disappeared?
Rowan's research is over there, and she points to the corner of the room where there's loads of books. And she says he was doing all sorts of tests. I don't understand them, if you ask me, but it's in the corner if you want it.
Thank you. Yes, I would love to see it.
Great. So you head over to the corner, and she carries on talking to you, and she says, "I could help with the ritual.
Aye.
But I need to know what the words are."
Oh. Where can we find such the words?
They'd be in one of the books the pastor has, most likely.
Damn it. Well, he's not likely to acquiesce to my demands because we're on different sides of the aisle. It's possible, but I doubt it.
But we would need the book, we would need the words, and we would need a sacrifice.
Which book, sorry?
You'll know it when you see it.
Oh.
It's in one of the town records.
A book. The words aren't in the book. It's a separate book.
The words are in the book.
All right. So it's just really all we need is a book.
It has to be specific words. There is a spell. There is a way of doing these things.
Aye. But the words are in the book, so we need the book. And then we need a sacrifice. And are we talking sort of, giving up something for Lent? Or are we talking,
Babies.
Yeah, dashing something.
The sacrifice must be important.
Oh, well.
It must be something of the bounty that you give freely.
Oh, well, that's good. Doesn't need to be a baby.
Huge.
Something with the bounty.
Something of worth.
We could still steal Milda's frog.
I think that woman has suffered enough.
Hey.
And who did that?
That's not important.
I'm sure between
Why are you
us
messing with Milda? She's in my coven.
No one said no one was messing with anybody.
Reading group.
What's the scale? Like, how will we know if the level of importance has been reached? Like, does it need to be like a precious thing from all of us, or does it need to be like a certain percentage of the crop yield, or does it need, does everyone in the town need to give something? Like,
I think you just need to believe it.
Oh, aye. Well,
There's talk that it was a baby the first time.
That's
well,
what I'm saying.
none of us care about babies, so I don't think that's going to work. You have to chuck your crystal ball in there.
Okay.
So you go over to. You're going to look at. Can you roll me investigation to look through all this research as well? Because you're in the corner, and this desk is really cluttered. It's just like. It's full of books, but also rudimentary science equipment. There's a lot of little beakers and.
I'm using my
beakers?
crystal ball.
Beakers. Tiny little beakers.
I'm using my crystal ball to really get up in there.
Okay.
No, you're not.
No, not
Bloody
not a
useless.
single one.
What's she doing that crystal ball on that desk?
Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm so obsessed
wanna-
with
you
using
wanna
this.
push it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
You're knocking everything off the desk.
I realized my crystal ball got a little dirty from having rubbed it up against What was the last thing I used it on?
I think it was Isaac, wasn't it?
Yeah, on Isaac. Yeah, I realized that. Yeah, I got some body juices on it. I'm rubbing it off.
Oh, Jesus wept.
Sorry, it happens sometimes. Ooh, there's 2.
Two successes. Okay, so on 2 successes going through this research, like there's a very obvious thing that you find immediately, almost like tucked away inside one of the folders of information here. There's this like scrap of blue-grey fabric. And when you unfold it, it appears to be a scarf, but wrapped in the center of that scarf is another little bit of this fungus, like another full-grown bit of this fungus that's been wrapped in that scarf. Leafing through all the research, you can see that this has been an obsession of Rowan's for a while, actually. The cause of the affliction that's obviously affecting his mother. He has been trying to work out where this thing comes from before it was known, and he's done all the kind of rudimentary tests that he could do to see if it was the water supply or the food stores of the green produce or the root vegetables and things like that, or a rodent infestation. He's checked for all of these things and other known toxins that you would be able to find in kind of books that were available out here. And he seems to have centered on the idea and eventually found the example of this fungus. And he's done the research. There are books on ergot and ergot poisoning, known as St. Anthony's fire, which makes people break out in boils and warts and rashes, makes people have spasmodic muscle contractions, was thought to make people have danced to death during the medieval period, during the dancing fever that swept, I think it was Germany. Then at the back of the research, there's just a note that just says Mayor's Office, and it's circled.
I think we need to go to the mayor's office, everyone. Seems Rowan's research led them there.
What's your current hypothesis?
Well, I think we need to appease to this old wart by doing this ritual. I do think we need to find that, but
Who do you think's behind all this ergot business?
I think the mayor is definitely behind it.
But why? Why would he put ergot in the wheat? Unless it's cheap wheat that he's got from elsewhere. And that's the stuff with the
Another
ergot.
town is actually trying to sabotage.
Because this town is protected by old wart. Maybe, I don't know.
Yes.
I do have 2 questions. One, did you see anything that looked like that pin in the research? And I also describe it to Mrs. Ansley in case
She says, I don't know what that would be. That's just
a
the
weird
pin.
bird.
It's not the pin of the mayor's office. It's something else. Maybe it's a note to society he's part of or something.
The bird-watching society, it is going rampant at the moment.
We're all twitchers here, she says, and then
And my second question, Mrs. Ainsley, is do you reckon that the pastor would try and, like, kill the toad, kill Wart?
to kill Wart?
Because if he hates the esoteric and is trying to, like, erase it from...
I don't think the pastor even knows what's happening.
Okay.
I think the pastor's just looking for any reason why the people are afflicted.
Sure.
He's struggling to come to terms with it, and he's blaming me and my son.
Okay.
I'm starting to think the only solution for this place is a second flood from the Almighty.
I'm starting to think that Rowan might be in the mayor's office. I think we should go.
Yeah.
Well, Mrs. Ainsley, you've been very helpful.
Thank you. Come and find me when you want the ritual done.
Yes, we will.
We'll have to distract Wart. See if you can find anything about that as well.
Oh,
we'll
we
play
know how
some
to do
music.
that. We're gonna break
do
a
you have
guitar.
any instruments?
I do not know, but maybe the people at the inn will. They have music there most nights.
Perfect. Thank you.
We'll fashion something and break it, and then he'll come along and fix it.
I was hoping we need to break it. I think we just need to Antina. Anyways, that's okay. Should we?
That's what
go
happens
to
at
the-
Juilliard. That's what you know. You don't need to break an instrument to keep a VAESEN out. You just need to untune it. That's what they teach you. First lesson.
I had a Presbyterian upbringing. Musical instruments were banned.
So you were where are you heading to?
Mayor's office.
The mayor's office. So you make your way back into the centre of town. The town square itself, where you were dropped off earlier, is dominated obviously by the frontage of the town hall. As you come in, you see that the inn is on the other corner. The Sop and Bucket, and you can hear just coming through the doors, you see the soft lighting of candlelight from the inside. You can hear raucous laughter from the locals, and the sort of the drifting noise of instruments beginning to tune up. And then you head over to the mayor's. The mayor's office, town hall, is closed up tight for the evening.
We've got the two best people for the job.
I'm ready.
There does not appear to be any guards posted here.
Anybody got a lock picking thing?
No, but I'm super stealthy.
Yeah.
I have my writing utensils.
Oh.
I don't know if you can pick a lock with a pencil.
I've got a dagger and a sixth sense.
Yeah.
So
I have a scalpel and some medical tweezers and forceps.
that'd be good.
Got a dagger as well, for what it's worth. A little cross, yeah. Something we can
Perfect.
jam in there.
We've got plenty of utensils
Okay,
to
so there's a
try
big wooden
with.
door. Let us have.
I must have a couple of hairpins between us.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it stealthily, or do you want to do it physically?
Let's try stealthy first.
And then you can
Yeah.
kick it back
Into physical.
Yeah.
Who's trying the stealth roll?
Oh,
I'll take a couple of hairpins out of their tight bun, and this huge mane of brown hair flows down over my shoulders.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
pass you 2 hairpins.
thank you,
Boom,
Dr.
boom,
Kayla!
Wow.
Your hair's gorgeous.
1, 2, 3. Okay. And plus
Control
1.
yourselves.
Oof. I'm so glad you did it, because that is one success out of all of those. That's crazy.
So you get these hairpins in, and you
Yeah.
picked a lot. Oh, hang on, it's you. Hello.
It doesn't have to happen to me.
I know. It's fine. So there's this moment where like one of them jams and you're putting pressure into it. And first of all, you feel like it's going to snap beneath your fingers. And then you manage to wrestle it out. And then the door jams a little bit and it's starting to shudder in the frame as you're fiddling with it. And then just it unlocks and the door opens. You manage to make your way inside. It's cool in here. And you can hear the kind of like echoing footsteps as you softly make your way across this big open hall. There are a few doors in the back that lead to municipal offices for some of the people who work in the town. And at the back of those is the mayor's office.
All right, we've made it this far.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen? Let's check it out. I
The
try.
mayor's office is locked.
Yeah.
The door.
Time to try again.
Let's do it.
Same roll?
Yeah, same roll.
Do I still have a hairpin that's like fine?
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
One success
Another
again.
success. So you've learned from your past issues, and you managed to do this one a little bit quicker. And you're inside the mayor's office. The mayor's office is this wood-panelled room, quite small, really. But it is dominated by this large oak desk. The sides of the walls are decorated with lots of kind of the garments of the office, a lot of the kind of paraphernalia that goes with that, like keys to the city or keys to the town, the vestments of being a mayor. The windows look out over the front lawn, and you can see the well from where you are. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna just start looking for hidden panels in the desk, for hidden like tiles that'll dislodge, books that look suspicious. I'm gonna be looking for the hidden stuff.
Great. That will probably still be an investigation. So you're looking for hidden panels. Anyone?
For obvious things.
Yeah,
I'll go
obvious
through the
panels.
drawers. I'll open the
Investigation.
drawers and look at paperwork.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't read, so.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm gonna use my sixth sense.
To see if the VAESEN has been here.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna push it.
Oh, you're going to push a roll.
Okay.
I'm also going to push it.
Lovely.
I think I'm going to head back outside down the corridor and just see if I can hear anything or any sounds of anyone else in the building.
Lovely. Can you roll me? You can roll me vigilance or observation.
Do observation.
No. Did you push it?
Yeah.
Oh, no! You.
Dom, you've pushed it. Have you pushed it mentally
real
or
good.
physically? You can choose what you want, what condition you want to have.
I
here.
think mentally, I think I'm getting frustrated with myself.
Right.
Like, I can't. There's too much paperwork here.
Yeah, so I think you're.
How can one little place like this have so much fucking paperwork?
And you're like more and more you're just seeing red. Like it's that kind of welling of that feeling, all those feelings that you suppress so much to be part of the things you joined the church for, the things that you wanted to get away from. You're very much now just like rage boiling up inside you. You cannot read with any it's like the words are jumping about the page now. You're gleaning no further information.
And I'm angry.
Yeah. Your roll for
I am trying to remember what Sixth Sense uses. I think it was observation.
observation
Yeah,
for
okay.
you can use observation for Sixth Sense allows you. No, it's the horn that allows you to do that. Sixth Sense allows you to test if a VAESEN is nearby when you use an observation roll.
Yeah. 2 and 3. Okay. Oh. Oh, there you go. 1 success.
1 success. Okay. Cool. So let's run through. On your roll, you just try to attune to the room that you're in, and you get the feeling that there's no magical influence has been present in this specific space. You can still feel the kind of pulse from the well itself out through the window, and your eyes are drawn in that direction as that happens, but you don't get the sense that there's anything happening in this room specifically. You are fumbling about on the table, and you've got 1 success, So you're kind of ignoring what Father McAllister is up to, and you manage to.
Bloody hell!
You're pulling out the drawers and you're trying underneath, and you do find a catch, and that catch just pings, and this drawer opens up. And inside the drawer is a bit of fabric that's been stuffed in there.
Is it blue-gray?
It's a blue-grey flat cap that you pull out. But yeah, it's a flat cap. It's a flat cap in this blue-grey fabric, and it looks exactly the same as the scarf you saw in Winifred Ainsley's house.
Ruins.
Your check.
That is 1 success.
1 success. So yeah, you are listening and you're trying to ignore the sounds of where you know people are in the building, and you can't hear anything else coming from inside the building. But you do hear this kind of clang from outside, this sort of wooden hollow, like wonk sound of something being dropped. You hear it too, and you in fact see it happening because these 2 large figures have just taken the lid off the well directly in front of you. And then they begin to operate the crank.
Guys, I think we need to go outside right now. People are messing with the well. They're messing with the well.
Or should we see what they're doing first? Or should we intervene? Can I hit? Are they within range? They within range of range combat?
Probably you'd have to. I think you'd have the window is. I guess it's a sash window probably. So you'd have to break the window lock and then open it. But you could shoot them, or you could shoot through the window. They're probably within range. Yeah.
I could take them out if we really if we want to see what they do.
And you've heard this from the foyer as well.
Yeah, I'll make my way back inside. We don't know for sure if they're doing anything sinister right now, so murder is maybe not our first port of call.
They might just be taking it off for the festival tomorrow.
But we should get down there as soon as possible.
Okay, great. Let's head out.
In your anger, you do manage to you're smashing the table a bit, just trying to find anything to read, and not useful. You don't think you see there's an invite to this gala event in London for a couple of weeks' time that's just left on the table. Seems to be something at a museum.
Backdoor pilot.
Well, I'll put that in my pocket.
Lovely.
Well, at the very least, I'll get a nice evening out of this.
So you guys rush outside through the front door, and you're in the courtyard. How are you going when you leave the building?
I'm just running.
Running.
I think I go and hide.
You're going to hide?
Are there like bushes and stuff in front of
they're bushes. So
I immediately take cover behind a bush, but I have my gun out. Sights trained on it.
Everyone else?
I stand in the shadows, not trying to hide, but just not too pissed off to try and catch up. I'm going to watch where I can, at a distance where I can hear,
Yeah.
but sort of in the shadow of
So
the
I think
building.
I guess you guys stay within the kind of like porched area where they have arranged like nice topia. Are you going to run
No,
straight
I was just
out?
running out of the
Running out of the
building to
building.
get to.
So you're going to stay in cover?
Yeah.
I'm going to head straight out, I think. I know that you've got a bead on them, so I'm just going to head straight towards the well.
Great. Okay, so you're everyone else, you take cover and you see these two guys. One of them is like operating the crank on the well, which would crank the bucket up, and he is labouring to turn that crank.
Yeah,
It's one of these big. These are these big guys that you saw earlier,
mayor's
flanking the mayor,
goons.
and they are. He is
man.
struggling
Strong
with this
man.
crank as he's just doing this, and then as you approach, they hear that, and he just lets go, and you just hear this from inside the well, and he turns, and he goes, "What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
We're taking the lid off the well for the blessing tomorrow.
What were you cranking just now? You seem to be cranking very
I
hard.
was cranking the bucket.
What's in the bucket?
Water.
Why do you need water now?
I was thirsty."
My guy.
I just reposition myself so that you've got a clear bead if we need it. There are easier ways to get a drink. You seemed to be really struggling.
He's heavy. These muscles are for show. These aren't functional muscles.
Oh.
If you're thirsty, may I offer you a drink myself? And I'll reach into my bag.
Sure. Roll me manipulation.
Ooh,
Let me
yes.
get a stat for a big dumb dummy.
Oh, he's just a little himbo.
I do aesthetics fitness.
I'll do it.
These aren't real.
No,
I
this is-
juice, brother.
You're going to roll against him with your manipulation, because I think I get what you're going for. And he will use his logic to combat this.
You can't have much logic.
That is 2 successes.
2 successes. So he's kind of caught off guard by, I think, you get the sense that you've caught him in a moment that he doesn't want you to be in. And you pushing him further and further and further. He doesn't know whether to go along with it and yield, or to stand up and put up a front and just beat the shit out of you to get you away. So he just goes, "You all right then?" He takes whatever you hand him from the bag, and he just swigs it, and he hands it back to you.
What is it?
I take a wide step back.
Just explodes. Viscera everywhere. No. He looks at you, and he goes, "Now you want to go about your bit. Oh, Jeff, I don't feel so good." He just, his eyes just roll back in his head, and he just goes on the floor.
Is he still stood next to the well?
Yes.
Could I do a roll?
Oh, you want to see if he's? Yes, sure.
Just one.
Oh, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Roll it.
It's a 4.
He's fine. He falls on the grass.
Lightweight.
Yeah. And so Jeff goes, "What did you give him?"
There's a way you can find out.
Roll me that persuasion.
Really
Why
trying
would
to
you
talk this
see
up.
that and be like, yeah, I want
I'm going
that
to say
too?
that this needs.
Pure machismo.
I think this probably from you needs at least 2 successes and to beat what he rolled.
That's cocked. But yeah, that's no passes.
No passes. So
It's a hard sell.
I think it's a hard
Very
sell,
hard
and I think
sell.
because normally in VAESEN, if you both roll the same, you have to reach a compromise. I think in this scenario specifically, because you didn't get any successes, I'm going to say you lose this outcome, and he just goes, "Have you poisoned my brother?"
I just offered some refreshingly strong spirits. It seems he's a bit of a lightweight.
Ah, well, You're going to find out about that in a second because you're going to be punch drunk as fuck. And he just goes for you.
Oh!
Punching a lady!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you say that from the bushes?
I think so. Punching a lady!
It does not stop him.
Jesus is watching you!
Close combat is that and that. So this is a little punch roll. You can roll to. I think you can roll to get out of the way or to resist
I'm gonna
this.
fucking kill this guy, but if
Yeah, and then we'll do an initiative round after this.
Baby Jesus is going to cry.
Yeah, you can roll.
I've got
Roll
4.
probably. Roll agility, I guess, to get out of the way, maybe.
Can I roll close combat?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just got a bit more on that. That is 1 success.
And he got 1 success. So he does actually clock you, but you managed to fend off the worst of it.
Could I? And I might be pushing it here, but as he goes to clock me,
Yeah.
like absolutely, I take the punch, but at the same time, can I try to jam a needle into his neck, which connects at the same time as his punch does?
Sure.
That might be asking too much.
I'll give you an extra roll on top of it. I can say that you can try that, and he won't defend, but you need to make a medicine check
Oh, fantastic!
in order to get this in the right
So
place.
that
So it's
is
going to affect
8
him.
dice.
Wow.
That's 5. Hold on, that's 3 precision, 3 medicine, and then the +2 bonus for the medical kit.
Correct.
Hey, can it beat a syringe with a needle in it from my memento box?
Certainly can.
No idea what that does. It's the first thing I could grab. That is all fails.
Or push it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely pushing it.
Oh god.
there's gotta be.
That is
Brutal.
Oh my god.
I think you
Oh no.
you jab this needle at it, and you know that this. Where did you get this needle?
I honestly don't know. It just kind of turned up in my bag one day.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's my parents. It's a memento. It's from my parents.
Yeah, I think it was left to you with a note that probably said you'll know what to do when the time comes. And this needle, and you've been keeping it for best ever since. And I think this is just the first thing you've grabbed in this moment.
Best.
And you've just you've been keeping it for whatever you think the reason behind it will be. And you try to jab this guy, and you glance off. Maybe you hit his watch or something, or his pocket watch, and the needle actually snaps on it. So you don't manage to make this incision, and now you're in brawl with this guy, which means we go into combat. In combat in VAESEN, we're all going to draw one of these cards.
Exciting.
So
There's no readied actions or equivalents in this system. Right?
I'll give you one action before if you want to. So before we do an initiative, go for it, because you were drawing a bead on them. So maybe if you're going to act at the point that you see the punch, then go for it.
Is there anybody within earshot of me?
I think we're probably all.
Probably all are.
Yeah.
Do I kill him? Just go for the foot? I don't go for the foot. Go for the foot. Okay. I think yes. I've just had it trained on, and I go for his right foot.
Sure, give
God
me
will decide if he
a
lives or
ranged
dies.
combat roll.
Cool.
And
Or
he doesn't
right
know-
knee.
He
I'll
does
take
not
out
know
his
this is
knee.
coming, so
Oh, I think I get a bonus.
If you're marksman.
Marksman.
Am I right?
Yeah. Attacking enemy. Ambush. It just count as an ambush or an attacking
this is an
enemy.
ambush, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because he does not know
So
you're
I
there.
get +2, and then range combat is 3, plus physique, which is 4.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Whoa.
We gotta be cooking something.
No.
That is 3 successes.
Yeah.
Successes, yeah.
Nice.
So you crack this shot off at quite a distance, and you manage to aim it around Michaela so that there's no chance of it ricocheting or anything like that, and it just sinks into this guy's foot. He immediately lets go of you, lands on the floor, and then he's just like, oh shit, what's happened? There's so much blood. He goes white and just faints immediately.
Well done. Well done, Gigi. Oh, you're a good shot.
Been itching to shoot this whole time.
And you hear
Okay.
that the bullet reverberates around. There's so much stone work here, and it reverberates around the whole town. And there's that moment of holding your breath, and then nothing, just the laughter coming from the pub and the sound of those instruments still
Okay.
beginning to tune up.
Okay, maybe we should patch him up And then get out of here.
Let's search the bodies as well. I mean, they work for the mayor. There's a long shot, but maybe there's something.
He was trying to pull something up from the well.
Yes,
I wonder if we should close up. Well,
we still don't have that book. We had the book and we had the words, then we finish this right now.
Should we close the well while you patch him up so he doesn't just die from bleeding out?
Oh, I will patch up this man's foot. I really suggest somebody cranks that well and sees what they were trying to pull up. It might even be the book we're looking for.
This is true.
All right. I've been wanting to do something reckless for a while. Let's go for it, I think.
It's going to be a physique roll, probably a force physique roll.
Go on, GG.
Use the force.
I've got 6 altogether. Is anybody better than that?
No.
You can have help, so you could get an extra die here for helping. You could use your advantage, which you also still have.
I'll give you help if you.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
that's
can we
7.
all? How long is? How?
You would get one.
long
You
is
get
the
plus
crank?
1 for each person helping. So
Okay,
if
let's
all of you
just help
help,
out,
you
yeah.
could roll that many dice.
Okay. You're patching up the
Yeah, I'm
guy.
patching up the foot, yeah.
So 2
Yeah.
extra. Okay. 6 and then.
Surely.
Maybe it was just that.
You're joking. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it.
Use your whole body!
All together, everyone.
I guess his muscles weren't for show. Okay.
Yes.
That's 1.
That's 1.
That's 1.
It takes the combined effort of all of you to heave this thing. And you're cranking this, and it's the period time, right? So, like, you probably all at least operated a well and a well bucket. Like, it should not be this heavy. Whatever you are dragging out of there, and you are just cranking and cranking, and you can hear the mechanisms straining. And you just hear, you can hear just inside the well, like the sound of water draining from something as you pull and pull and pull.
shaking.
And you keep cranking, keep cranking, and then from the pub in the corner, from the inn, you can hear the sound of this song beginning that goes, "Pray stay in your homes, pray cower in fear, or dance to the music of Wart of the Mere, a most unseelie chap, a horrible sort. Don't get on the wrong side of nasty old Wart. From his fine fiddling in dance you'll be led, but Wart will not stop till you drop down dead." And you do that as this thing gets to the top. And it's this hunched over shape with the rope tied around its waist, waterlogged and hanging there limply, this grey suit, like mottled in the water, the skin waterlogged as you look into the face of what you assume to be Rowan Ansley.
Oh no.
And then you hear a scream from the pub.
Is he dead?
Screaming coming out of the inn. And then ecstatic whooping and cheering, and the music gets louder and louder and louder. And you can see through the windows the shapes inside the pub in the glass, even though it's kind of frosted, this candlelight glow behind things, this orangey set of silhouettes, almost like watching a shadow puppet show. All these shapes just crossing the room backwards and forwards as this music just keeps going inside the inn.
I have the book. We need to run to the church and find the book.
I'll go.
Let's go.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
He's dead. Let's
Well,
go.
get him out of the well at least. We're going to need the evidence. Toss him on the floor while I go to the church.
Let's go.
By yourself?
No,
If I have to.
I'm running with you.
Oh God, we got this dead body. Okay.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. Do we stop? They're gonna dance to death, aren't they?
I think we should stay away from the music in case we end up
Shit, you're
dancing.
right.
Plug up your ears!
Plug up our ears, and they're all gonna die.
I'm going to get some gauze from my medical bag and some wax and help everyone plug their ears up.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then I think we all head to the church
Gotta
together.
go to the church
Okay.
to get
Yeah.
this
We don't
book.
stop the dance. Oh, they're all
We
going down.
can't.
You're
We need
so
the
right.
book.
You're so right. We need the book. Damn. Okay.
Keep humming.
So you guys
I
run.
only know Psalms.
Can I wreck on the gauze thing a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, so in order to block out the sound, there is something I have in my bag which effectively muffles a lot of the outside world, and it's the Plague Doctor mask.
I knew it.
Oh God, you're gonna get us in these masks.
Yeah, the doctors are in. So I hand out masks to everyone. Like, look, just wear these nice and tight, buckle them up hard. Hopefully the sound will stay out.
Great.
And we need these gloves to stop the the rash from reaching our skin.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
yours is itching immensely as you run past. Like you give the inn a wide berth as you make your way to the church, the steeple of which you can see towering over the town. It is easily the tallest building here, but there is this pull almost that you feel towards the inn as you as your skin begins to itch under you, and your like feet, they get this burning sensation like you don't want to be stood in one place for too long, so you're running with a little bit more further than everyone else. You reach the church, which is dark on the inside. The doors are shut.
No time.
Yeah.
Physique roll, force roll.
One of us.
We're.
One of us is also going to need to go, Mrs. Ansley, and get her. She knows what to do.
That might have to be
Yeah.
a post-mortem.
Well, no, because she knows how to do the.
Does anybody want to help?
I can go. I can run to her.
Oh yeah, I'll help you kick down the door.
Okay.
Aye, why don't you go get Mrs. Ainsley?
Yes.
4 6s.
So 4 6s, you kick the door, and they just go boom, and it reverberates all the way down the church, and you just get it's almost like echolocation. That's how good it was. You're just like, you know exactly where the book is. You're just like, you get this sound back, and you're like, pews, confessional booth, blah, blah, blah. Pastor's office, the book is in there.
Gigi's like, that's new. Over there, gang!
You make your way inside the pastor's office, and you can see that there's like a bunch of books that have almost been stacked up willy-nilly in the corner, and you can see that quite a few of them have been defiled in some way. Their pages have been torn out, and yeah, there is a contempt for these books.
Is it obvious where the pages are now?
They're scattered about the room currently. Some of them are balled up, some of them have been burnt in the waste paper basket. But roll me an investigation.
I said I was going to get Mrs. Ainsley,
That's fine.
so I don't know if I'm helping with this.
Okay, so you're on the way to get to Miss
Yeah.
Ainsley. You roll this, Dom, and we'll do that. So you run out to the edge of town. As you do, you again give that inn a wide berth, but you can see that more and more people have begun to congregate outside their homes. And there are a lot of people who you haven't seen during the day, a lot of people who have these red blotches on them. And they're not dancing, they're nervous and watching carefully. And as you begin to round the corner to where Ainsley's house is, you hear this rabble. You hear people have gathered, and you see that kind of almost swarming the house is this gang of people.
I got one success.
One success. So it takes a little bit of time of you flicking through these books. You are literally just tossing them immediately, scanning through, looking for any mention of War of the Mere, and you do eventually find one that dates back to the 1300s. Maybe it's an old kind of leather-bound book, crinkly parchment, and handwritten scrawl, and it's got this one illustration in it of this figure who has green skin and yellow eyes and hair that looks like it's almost seaweed or some sort of pondweed, and these two wooden-ish horns peering out from there, and a coat of shells.
Hey, this is the one. Right. This will have to do. Bump, bump, bump.
Right. You at the foot of the Ainsley's house, you start pushing your way through the crowd, and from the front you hear this voice saying, "We have to drag her out of this town and make her leave, or worse, kill her. She has been the one bewitching all of us. I have read the books. I know what is going on. She is the one that has caused this plague while your skin itches, while your muscles dance, and look at what she is doing to the inn."
While he's talking, this is maybe crazy. I maybe shouldn't do this. While he's talking, I'm gonna just take my dagger and try to get the back of his knee to
You're going to
shut
try and
him
stab
up.
him? Okay, wow.
We need to go quick.
I should have done the talking, but
We need to be
yeah,
fast.
stab him.
I just need him to shut up really quick so
Yeah.
I can get in and grab her.
So
I'll absolve you
this
later.
is past
Thank
the
you.
leech, and he has this. Yeah, he's dressed in his robe.
Oh, it's the pastor.
It's the pastor, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's the pastor.
It's the
Oh.
pastor. So this is a man of the cloth that you're
Is
running
he?
up to here, and he's like, you can see his face is like almost bright red with how much anger he is seething with.
It's not very Christian of him, do we, man?
He's a middle-aged man of 28 years old who
Middle-aged.
has
A year older than me.
yeah.
It's always the young
He's got a very
pastors.
sharp face. It's almost
Yeah.
like eaglish.
Okay.
Sound the eagle.
Yeah, I'm just in full, like, I need to grab her as quick as possible mode, or else all
must
these people are
kill
going to die.
for
So, yeah, I'm trying to just stab his knee. So it's 3,
British way.
2, and then +1 for the dagger.
Great.
Ooh, 2 successes.
2 successes. I'm going to say with 2 successes, you manage to slip through the crowd and you just you bury this dagger in his knee, and you manage to pull it out and are making your way across the front lawn of the Ainsley's house before he manages to wheel around and catch you. Because as he's falling, he's like grasping for you and he's saying, "There, a witchkin! She is with them!" And the crowd begin to bear down on the house now.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm just trying to get into the house.
Yep,
to
you
grab
burst in.
Mrs.
You burst in
Ainsley.
the door. You're going to shut it, or you?
Yeah, I'm shutting it. Yeah,
so you
yeah,
shut
yeah.
it and you bar it. There is like a kind of a fairly simple like locking bar here that you just slam down.
Yeah.
And you're now in this cluttered space, and you can see that scuttled away in the dark somewhere is Winifred, and she goes, "Did you bring them?"
They're getting the book right now.
They're getting the book.
Yes, I thought I would get you, but I see you've got a situation
Yes,
happening.
you seem to have caused a situation for me.
What?
You brought these people to me,
No,
to
I
my door.
didn't. Why would I have done such a thing?
You stirring things up in the town.
No, we're just trying to solve everything.
Well, we must go.
Yes, we do. Yes, I agree.
We must go to the well.
Yes. Let's try to get there. I'll try to lead you there.
Okay.
And I luckily have a rubber glove on from earlier, and I grab her. I reach my hand out.
And you're going to try and lead her out the front door.
Yeah. Oh, does she have a back door? Does she have a
Does
back
she
window?
have a back door?
A secret passageway? I feel like
She must have a garden.
Guys,
Come
she's
on.
not a witch. She doesn't have a secret passageway. She's not a witch.
Go through the chimney on your broomstick.
She has... Do you know what? I'll give you a roll to see if she has a back door.
Okay.
I'm going to roll d6.
And I'm gonna
Let's say evens is she has a back door. Odds, she does not have a back door.
Okay.
It's odds.
No.
I will
It's a
say,
5.
as soon as you say, can I say that as soon as you're like, oh, this is the one, I'd be like, Sarah went off on her own. Should somebody follow her? Should somebody try and catch up with her?
Aye, probably a
Should
good idea.
Should we all book it? So can I say that after he discovered the thing, we started kind of sprinting.
Yep, great. So you guys are sprinting to the well. Are you sprinting to the well? Or are you going
I
to
think
Ainsley's house?
sprinting after her.
Lovely. Okay, so you're inside the house. You're barred in. You're going to wait and see if help arrives. Or you're going to try to immediately lead her out.
I mean, I don't know that they're coming, so I'm going.
Okay, so the door gets unbarred. You drag Winifred Ainsley out. The crowd are reaching this fever pitch. They are. There's a few people trying to talk sense. Ida Stone is among them, and she's trying to stop people. She is like, "Have some sense, everyone! She is obviously not a witch. There is no magic going on in this town at all. Use your logic, you idiots!" And she's just trying to hold people back, and then everyone else is just like. It's a braying mob, and you can see that they are trying to get past. There are just these few kind of leading lights that are trying to hold people back.
You should come out and go, I've got her, I'm going to take her to the well.
I'm tempted.
Leave her with me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So as they see you come out, she goes, there she is, the witch, let's get the witch.
I've got her! And I hold up my knife with blood and hope that they didn't see that I used the knife on the priest.
Right, manipulation.
Pretend that you're stabbed!
These people are mostly... I'm going to roll farmer.
Gormless rooms.
You can see at the front, you see at the front of the crowd, like one of the major people who is sort of full of rage is this stocky, obviously a working man, who is in kind of like farmer's gear, like dungarees, and beside him is a woman who, her face is streaked red from it looks like she's been crying a lot. And she's kind of more meek in the crowd, but he is at the forefront going, "She killed my boy!"
Oh.
So I'm going to roll his stat. That's Oswin Wright. So you're trying to manipulate the crowd into believing that you are taking her somewhere.
Yeah.
The only way you can kill a witch is throw down a well. Everybody knows that.
Exactly.
Well, you got to
Go for it, Blair.
What am I?
You have to roll manipulation on the crowd here,
Manipulation.
which I will give probably. Let's say there's quite a lot of them.
Well,
I gave them 3 rolls at the start of the farmer.
Cool. I've got 3.
So you got to beat something.
Christ to God.
That's 1 success.
1 success against the 6 rolls that I made for the town, in which I rolled no 6.
Come on.
So there is not like there is not a rush for them to grab her off you, but they are trailing close behind you as you begin to make your way into the town. You guys are arriving at the same time. So I would say that you probably like kind of catch up to this rabble of people as they're making their way.
I shout to you all. I'm like, I'm taking the witch to burn her.
What? Oh yeah, for sure. Gotta throw her down the well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw her down the well.
Well, we gotta do the well witch killing ritual first.
Yes, of course. Do we have
I will
everything
say a
we need?
prayer.
Thank you,
good.
Father.
I think she needs
She
to
will
say
get her
a
last
prayer
words.
as well.
She'll get her last words.
Yes. Good.
I still wait me 2 things.
Okay. You guys, you reach the town square at the head of this rabble, and you can see that there is now whatever was in the inn has begun to spill into the town square. This whirl of people who are all dancing to this music. You guys have ears plugged, so I will probably give you advantage on the roll that you're about to make. But yeah, you can feel the music vibrating in the air, even though you can't necessarily hear it as well. And it feels like it's every time a wave of that sound hits you, it feels like it's pulling your skin towards this dance. And you can see that there's all people from the town here in this huge kind of whirling, like people dancing around the maypole almost. They are just spinning in place, and all their skirts and all of their finery is whipping in front of your eyes. You can see the musicians as well. There are a bunch of people playing all different sorts of string instruments. There's like multiple people playing violins and fiddles. A lot of them are plucking them with their fingers, and you can see that their fingers are plucked raw. They are bleeding all over the wood of the instrument, and it is seeping into the very grain of it. And at the center of it is this one figure who is playing his own fiddle in green, wearing a coat of seashells with horns on his head, and he is prancing about in the middle of everyone, playing his fiddle as they all match time to him and whirl about him in this huge dance. You can see that people are already beginning to drop. People are already stumbling. Some people are dancing on broken ankles at this point. They are all just moving and moving and moving, and they never really stop. And you can see even in their faces, there's this ecstatic glee, but there's also this panic in their eyes as they continue to move.
Well, I hand the book to What's-a-Chops, Mrs. Ansley, and I say, well, do you have any last words for yourself, you witch? Perhaps you'd like to read from the Bible and beg God for forgiveness.
Wink. Wink.
What is it? Observation.
That's 6, 7, 8. I need 4 more dice, please.
Oh, sorry.
Lovely, thank you. You can resist this. I would say you can resist this with logic or empathy, and you have an advantage on you have your
Choice.
stag's horn,
Yes.
which helps you resist this.
Well,
The skill is observation either way.
It's this guy's skill is observation. You don't get a skill; you just get the attribute. Logic or
Oh,
empathy.
just the attribute.
But do we all get to roll?
You do all get to roll.
I'll use my empathy because I get 5 in that.
Logic or empathy. And then my staghorn only adds 1.
Yes, gives you an extra dice.
That's 1 6 from me.
Can I have 1 more, please?
1 6.
1 6.
But we roll twice because we have advantage.
You can use your advantage.
1
okay.
6.
I have 1 6 as well.
I'm gonna use my
Interesting.
advantage. I don't like
I would say that I rolled 2 6s.
Oh!
The advantage is you roll an extra 2 dice, right?
You roll an extra 2 dice, yeah. So if you can match 2 6s, you will not succumb.
2 sixes!
Yes.
2 6s.
Can I roll 2 more dice, please?
Okay, I got a second 6.
No!
Okay. You guys, without even knowing, this figure in green with this pondweed hair and this seashell coat that is clacking as he dances, frolicking to and fro on these bowed frog's legs with hooves at the bottom of them, and you can hear the clop of his feet as he moves, and you can hear the sound of his fiddle going. He looks you all directly in the eyes, and you begin to sway to the motion, and you manage to stop yourselves for a second, except for you, Seren, who dances straight into the middle of everyone.
Yes, I love this song!
I remember my father saying, "Dancing and singing is the devil's work."
Yeah. And then you see that a lot of the rabble that has gathered with you and that's coming with you to try and pillory Winifred Ansley, they also immediately join the dance, and they are now just like spreading out. Winifred, unaffected. She is just beelining it to the well
Thank
with
God.
the book. And you guys, what are you going to do? Are you going to try and stop this from happening, or are you just going to dance? Are you going to do it?
I think I'm just like going to Winifred. What can I do? What can I do to make this go faster?
She goes, "Have you prepared the sacrifice?"
We'll think of something.
What if Wait, what if the sacrifice has already been given?
Rowan.
I'm so sorry, Winifred. Rowan is dead.
I think I knew that deep down. He was a good boy.
His body is very precious. Is it enough?
I did not imagine that I would have to be the one who made the sacrifice, but as it has already been made, let us see if it is enough for old Wart. Can I have the book?
There you go.
She takes the book and she flicks to a page and she walks over to the well.
Goodness, I wasn't even sure if it was the right book, actually. Goodness.
And you can see that she stumbles over and she's like, she touches her hand to the head of Rowan, who is slumped on the grass, this kind of pathetic, damp figure. And then she stands over the well with the book. The rabble is dancing in the background, whirling around. You're in the middle of it going, whee!
I'm like holding up my stag horn, like, yeah!
Yeah, all of you are sort of there in this quiet moment with Winifred almost tuning out the music as she says, "Oh, well of dreams, oh, spring of youth, an offer for our sickness soothed, our fine bounty cast to the rift, an offering of life's greatest gift." And she closes the book. And you hear from behind you, and you see from where you're spinning in amongst everyone, Wart stops playing the fiddle, holds his hands out, and he takes a bow as everyone stops dancing. And then he just dissipates into a puddle and just on the floor. And everyone in town stops spinning and they stop wheeling about. And everyone looks shocked. They're all patting themselves and trying to work out what's going on. And Ida runs out of the crowd and she says, "What happened? What happened? I was trying to stop everyone getting from Winifred, and we were all dancing. What's
What
going on?"
happened is the mayor's goons killed that boy, and it's Winifred's sacrifice that saved all you ungrateful lot. That's what happened.
Right. Well, I'll go and I'll arrest the mayor then.
Aye.
Yeah.
And so Ida storms off, and the mayor is arrested, and he's brought back to London and tried, and he's found guilty, and the town manages to recover. You guys make your way out of Hobs Grove, leaving it hopefully better than you found it. It's found later as they go through all of the mayor's stuff and all of his documentation as they try him, that he had been buying the infected yield from Oswin Wright and using that to brew his beer and his barley wine. So when he decided to close the well, things got worse for the town because they were only consuming his contaminated product. However, you guys would assume that it was Wart that was upset because the body had been polluting the well. So these two things are kind of coinciding in the town at the time. And the mayor, he's locked away for a very, very long time.
Well, case well solved, everyone.
It's like we were never there.
No one's got broken ankles from dancing too long.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't hurt the priest for no reason.
He was a scumbag.
He was an asshole.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
And I'll just say, we knew minute one that mayor was up to no good.
It's true.
If you think about it, we solved it in the first 5 minutes.
And I've written a very stiff letter to the head of that parson's diocese. I know we're in a different denomination, but I do think it behooves me to write such a letter and say it's not okay to be burning people for witchcraft in this day and age. It's 1860 something, for goodness sake. It's 1865 for goodness sake. Not the Dark Ages anymore. Goodness me.
Well written, Father. Thanks for reading it out loud.
And as you
Worst
make your way,
holiday ever.
you all make your way back to Rose House, which is in central London, and it's the prime location of the society, the headquarters. A letter comes through, which is delivered to you guys by Hawkins, who is the head butler of Rose House. He's been there as long as anyone can remember. And it seems eerily to have something to do with this gala that you picked up this flyer.
Oh, I have an invitation to such a gala. It was the mayor's invitation.
Oh!
But we will pick up a bit more about that in the Patreon episode.
Wait!
So if you want to watch more of these characters solving mysteries with VAESEN, then join us on Patreon, patreon.com/chaoticnrb, where we'll be playing that, and you can watch it right now, and then right next month, and right the month after that.
I'm gonna get my dance on.
We'll see you then. So watch other videos that have appeared on screen right now, and thank you to everyone who played. Thank you to Anna Maria, thank you to Tom, thank you to Blair, thank you to Dub. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.
Bye.
Bye.